All right, here we go.
It trapped him.
All righty, welcome back to the Potomac Curling Club. This is the 79th annual Francis Dykes Championship of the World. We've got going on sheet B, our feature sheet from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. The team of Will Be Taking a Beating Anywhere. Steve Jourdain is the skip, Jeff Gallman is the vice, Jack Santoro is the second, and Vince Frize, I don't know, is the lead. Playing against Team Visine from Potomac Curling Club, skipped by Rob Myers. Jacob Wheely is the vice, Dan Fitz is the second, John Rosato is the lead, and Joel Bell, I guess, is the alternate. And that's what it looks like for going on today. So it looks like Rob Myers is in his shorts as usual, making his way down the ice. It looks as though Bucks County will be yellow and Potomac will be red. The call from skip Steve Jourdain is a centerline guard. And it comes to my attention that this Bucks County team are all first-year curlers. Shots on the way.
What do you got?
Skip's asking for the line.
It's all there. Okay, let it go.
Vices sweepers don't seem to care about it. Looks heavy, probably through the house.
Yeah, I see that.
And it looks like
ooh, man's a little charged up today.
it looks like it's all the way through. Ice was just freshly
Thank you, sir.
scraped. I suspect the ice conditions are pretty good. So the first shot coming out for Potomac 7. It's going to be, looks like Rob is calling a draw. I'm not sure why, but you know, to each their own. Usually the strategy is to put up a corner guard. Rob going something a little unconventional here. Supers are off of it. And looks like it's coming in nice. And it's just coming into the house, it looks like that. Looks like it might be
looks
biting.
Looks quick, too.
I am not quite sure why he called that, but we shall see. So Bucks looks like they're calling a centerline guard. And on sheet C, we had somebody fall already. Alcohol must be flowing. Oh, my co-partner here is finally here.
Right, sweep it then.
Gabe
Stay
Kempenich.
Stay on it. Stay on it.
I think, Gabe, you need a drink.
Get it on that middle. Get it up there.
And it is a center guard.
All right, up.
But now it's
good shot.
Guarding the shot rock, although it's slightly open. I'm not quite sure what the thought process was there, but it's a guard. Rob Myers calling for another one in the top of the house on the center line. Hey, Gabe, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good to see you.
How are you?
The strategy calls are already something interesting.
Questionable?
Questionable. The first call was a center guard.
Okay.
They threw it to the house. The second call by the team with hammer was a center guard. They put it, it looked like it's biting.
You know, sometimes you just want to mess with the other team.
I guess they're messing with us, Gabe, too.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Supers are on this. It's coming in. It looks a little light. It is a guard. So red with hammer is now a center guard. Looks like one biting. I think that one there deep is biting, Gabe. And so it looks like the call here is a draw round.
I would agree with this call.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the plan at this point. Your opponent has literally blocked the center line for you. So the perfect play here is to draw around and force them to make some tough shots.
Gotta get past this guard.
Yeah, might. All
right, we're good. Up.
We'll see. I know B has been running pretty straight.
Yeah, they just scraped, and that looks like it's going to go back 4, back 8.
Good shot.
Rob's sweeping that pretty hard, and that is back 8. Yeah, they just it's fresh scrape here and fresh pebble. But yeah, the one side of B has been running straight. Rob Myers is calling a draw. I guess he wants to come down to it, maybe? Not quite sure the rationale of some of these calls, but, you know, look.
Putting rocks in the house is always a good thing.
There you go. And I mean, at this level, you won't see a lot of ripping the guard calls, especially this early in the game.
No. And it gets them into trouble.
It does, because then if you miss it, then you're probably just adding another guard up.
So this was thrown a little wide, and it's staying out there. It's also a little light, and it looks like it's going to be yet another guard for red. So Team Meyer, who has the home ice advantage, seems to be putting up a lot of cards. It's given them some ability to tap some stuff up later, though, I think.
All right, Jack, let's come in here this way.
Be able to tap them up.
All right, so Bucks County calling another draw.
So this has been the straight side, so
Yes.
we'll see if this rock hangs out and see if it can tuck a piece underneath.
I did learn these Bucks. He's way inside. Way inside. I did learn these Bucks guys are all in their first year. First year curling. Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Up.
Good on them.
You know, it's Saturday afternoon. They're still alive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get a tick.
No tick off the guard coming in, and it will tap the red.
All right.
Still ran pretty straight.
So
for,
it looks like
that
we still
line.
have, so we still have a red biter that's buried behind some guards. We've got the shot rock, which is in the back 8, back 12-ish, half. And it looks like Rob Meyer's calling the hit right down the center line. Hitting in the back of the house. Interesting call.
I mean, it's wide open.
It is
right?
very wide open. Maybe you can get a little. You get
it out. You're
get a little roll. Yep.
Yeah,
get a little
that roll might be nice.
He's calling supers on it. It looks like they are going to get a little bit of a roll. But that is going to roll out. You know, that gives you sitting 1.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, hey, they got to draw underneath this.
You think you can get it in here?
No.
So, Gabe, you never got to play a Dykes, did you?
Think you can get it in
I
here?
did never get to play a Dykes.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately,
Yeah.
started playing when I was a wee lad.
A wee lad, yeah. They don't let wee lads play Dykes.
No.
I think Sudsy Beverages is probably the reason.
You know, it's unfortunate. I think it would have been a great time.
In fact, Gabe and I actually play on the same team together, and Gabe was not allowed to be on my team until he became of legal drinking age.
Sweep it, yeah, sweep it. Get
Only
on
in
it.
curling.
Only in curling. The
All
club
right,
was
up. It's gotta
concerned
turn.
that we might corrupt a young
Gotta
child's
turn
mind.
just a little more.
Rightfully so.
Make that
Rightfully
left
so,
turn.
of course.
Get by it.
So,
Get
draw.
by it. Now sweep it.
Draw
Ah.
coming in.
All right, good. That's okay.
As my curling teammate goes to pour himself a glass of scotch. So Gabe will be right back. He is partaking in Sudsy Beverages. The hit coming up for Rob Meyer's team. They don't want to allow yellow to have that promote. And it's wide, so we're gonna crash. Gonna crash off of yellow, or off the red. Oh no, he hit both the red and the yellow instead, leaving yellow as shot rock now. Red's got the biter on the side. It's got the biter up front. Yellow is wide open on the right side. That's a miss.
All right,
that
let's
is
come
a
in here.
miss. And the skip is calling a very wide draw, but leaving open is shot rock on the outside. An interesting play. If this works out, it could be very good. Don't believe he's giving him a lot of ice. I'm a little concerned this might crash.
Yeah, sweep it, sweep it, sweep it.
He is calling
Stay
sweepers on it right
Stay
away.
On it. Stay on
Steve
it.
is
It's
calling
gotta
them
get
on
by.
sweepers,
It's got to get by.
hoping
Gotta
they can
get
get a
by.
by. Looks like they're,
All right, come up,
looks like
come
they're
up, come
by. Calls
Damn
them
it.
up.
My bad, guys.
Yeah, he just blew the line call. They had plenty of room to get by.
It was narrow, yeah, I know.
Plenty of room to get by. I'm not sure why he had him sweep it, but a little oversweep. Rob Myers could be a really good position here. If they can make a hit, they can be sitting 3. And he's calling the hit on the shot rock. So we had a pretty big miss by Team Myers, in red from Potomac, that actually hit in a yellow rock. And yellow tried to draw around and put 2 in the house instead of guarding up their shot rock. And now Myers is taking advantage of that miss and going for the hit to sit 3. This is cutting in. If it gets by the guard, they'll be good. Got it and looking great. He's going to get the roll. Gets the roll. Rolls right back to center.
It's,
Very nice.
All
it might
right.
still have a
Rob
piece
likes
of
it. Oh, yeah, I think that's at least half exposed, right, Gabe?
Yeah, it looks like that.
You come straight down the
What's
center
that?
line with pretty good normal weight.
Yep.
I think you got it.
What am I trying to?
You gotta make sure you let go of that
Come
rock
down out
pretty
here,
straight.
or do you want to
Yeah,
down
I
in here?
mean, you got to make sure the weight's good. You can't throw a control at that. You can't throw a back line at. You got to throw normal.
Yeah.
You think this
Who
will drop
knows?
into here?
Sometimes people who've been curling for years can't even throw normal.
Are you insinuating anything against me?
Of course not.
No.
No. I
Hey,
would
we
never.
did not lose this week.
We did not.
We didn't lose last week either.
No.
No, we shook in
But
four.
this week we didn't.
We didn't have to play anybody.
No.
We gave up our ice time for the Dykes on Thursday.
We did. We graciously
Graciously
allowed them to,
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna draw
to
the
borrow
fourth.
our
Yes,
ice
we
time.
did.
Shouldn't have gotten greedy up there. I should
So
just.
what have you been up to all week?
You know, school.
School? How's that going?
You know, it's schooly school.
Well, that's good.
It's a great time. You know, applying for
Yep.
jobs.
How's the speed?
Yeah,
Need
how's
an
that
IT
working out?
guy? Hire me.
I could hire you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, look at that.
I didn't have power last night for 9 hours.
It's unfortunate. Do you have it back?
I did. We got it back around midnight. Ooh, this is way wide.
Looks a little down too.
What?
so-
What is the? Wow. That was. Did he call a draw? I mean, why didn't he play the hit? He's playing the draw around, but I think he's like. Gabe, I don't know what that call was.
I think the call.
Right.
I'm gonna go with.
Thank you.
Draw
Yeah.
around,
Probably a little more speed.
But
I don't know why they didn't play the hit.
maybe he
Five and
doesn't
under.
trust
5 and
his
under
hits.
curling. 5 and under curling.
Yeah, there you go. That's the go-to excuse.
I mean, you know,
Yeah. I goofed this end up. I got a little greedy there. I should just protect it for one.
whatever. All right, Rob Meyer's first skip rock is up. Rob's a stick curler.
He's got some funky shorts
Funky
today.
shorts. Rob.
Typically he goes with the camo.
Yeah,
Camo and
today
some
it's
orange.
more like Bermuda or I don't know.
Hey, I mean, I don't know how the man doesn't get cold. He doesn't sweep and he's always wearing shorts.
Right, I don't know.
So pretty
So what
impressive.
is he calling here? Because I mean, is that like is he playing like a promote?
I think it's either a guard or a draw. I think through that hole, if he can put another one in, he's in
Well, that's got a
pretty
lot of
big
weight on it.
shape.
Although it's starting to slow.
Starting to curl.
Starting to curl.
Yeah.
Starting to slow. Going to be on the guard. Now, Gabe, I still see that portal.
I do too.
window, man.
That's a
If
super
anything,
tight window
They
there.
really think it's tight.
I mean, you can. I think that's a little bit
Look
more
him out here
open
and hit and
now.
roll, just hold him
You
to
might
one.
even be able to come down on it with control. Maybe I don't know about board.
Myers is sitting 3.
Or
I mean,
can I see this guy?
this is the last rock for yellow. I mean, that's wide open. You got to
Just
go
want
for
to try and come up the center line and check this off this. Yeah, and check off this guy. Yeah.
I mean, I honestly think they can actually get the nose on that. I'm pretty close to it. I mean, even if they get a little bit of a roll, they could roll behind cover. They are trying. Now they're trying it. See now.
We'll go straight down the middle at it and try and tick off that red one.
So I mean, it sounds like he just wants to.
I just don't know why they didn't play this on the first game because you know you would have had 2 shots at it.
Right. You would, and if it over curls, then you would have done something with the guards and given yourself another chance.
This handle turned the wrong way.
I'm not sure what this call was.
I don't understand this at all. He's going the wrong way at it.
Is he trying to wick off the top?
I mean, maybe.
Red, maybe? I mean, I guess we'll see what's going on. Maybe they see something we don't.
All right, well, so that puts him second shot.
So it does cut them down.
Yeah.
If that was his main goal,
Good
then
sweeping,
I guess
guys.
mission accomplished. Rob's got a pretty big
draw for two. I mean, that is completely buried.
Right, he's got to just draw to the 8-foot for two.
Just don't understand the call, but you know what? It worked out. If the goal was to mitigate the points, cut them down. Well, just don't understand the call.
Guess we'll see what.
So I think Rob's playing the draw.
I think I don't know. He did some hand motions that appeared to look like a hit and roll, but I don't know.
I mean, look, there is the run back for 4.
This also is the first step, so if you're going to take that chance,
You know what? It might not be a bad idea, right?
Yep. You make that, and you just take 3.
He can throw away. He flies out of there. There will be
My bad. I got greedy. I thought we could get a 2 out of it. I should have stolen 1 and let it go.
You guard over here when they get
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we were able to.
Yeah, we come around that way.
Looks like he's playing the draw.
Starting to curl.
Yeah.
They just got to bring it into the 8-foot.
Yep, just got to touch 8-foot, and they're good.
You got to slow a little bit. They're going to get a kiss? No. Sweeper needs to get on that. That's a good throw.
There you go. That's 2 red.
2 red. You know, it's interesting listening to Steve Buck Skip talk about that shot there. And I wish we could do on-ice interviews during the middle of the match, because I would love to ask, what was he thinking? Because I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation.
Looks like Rob's going to call the center guard and go from there.
All right, so what's Rob's calling a guard?
This line seems to hang a little bit.
It does. So, we have a run in sheet B.
We do. We have 2 runs on sheet B.
We're in need of a flood.
This is one that has seemed to catch a lot of people.
So this is a nice draw.
It is a pretty good draw.
Right to the T line.
We'll see if.
We'll see what they do.
Do
they go for it?
Calls a corner guard. Or
corner guard.
Corner guard. All right.
Electing not to play the hit. I like that call.
So it's a little more aggressive play.
I like the call.
Some people like it. Other people don't. You know.
At this level.
At this
playing
level.
a hit game is a bad idea unless you got good hitters.
I would agree.
Put the guards up. Deal with it later.
Let it go then.
He was inside on that line, so this is gonna sail a little wide. You know, they might want.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna fall off the sheet, and it's out of play. You know, now Rob here, he's got an option. Looks like he's calling a biter.
Yeah, I mean, I like that play.
I was thinking, yeah, it's a good call. The other option is split the house.
You could do that. You don't have hammer, so.
But force your opponent for 1.
Yeah, I like this, like a tight guard, a 3
Yeah.
biting inside it's good. You kind of tempt him with that double.
I think they're gonna, at that point, they're gonna now start to worry about that rock and then start to throw things at him.
Right.
And we'll learn pretty quickly their ability to hit.
Exactly. That's another good reason.
So this looks really light. The sweepers are on this really hard. I don't believe it's gonna get over.
We got the 3 sweepers.
3 sweepers, and it's just short.
It's not going over.
It's just short. So if the rock does not cross the hog line, it is out of.
All right, Vince, freeze up to this.
The hog line on the playing end.
So for those of you that watched the Olympics a week ago, this is not Olympic curling.
No, it is not. We tried.
We tried. Oh. All right, so the call here is
got a turn.
I believe a freeze.
Got a turn.
Seems to be
heavy.
hanging
heavy.
and a little heavy. Yeah.
A freeze is a very difficult start to call in 5 and under curling, or even in Olympic curling.
probably the
I wouldn't say so in Olympic curling.
It's the hardest shot to call in curling, right? Yes.
I would disagree.
You really?
I would. They're much harder shots to call.
Well, yeah, some crosshouse doubles and things like that, but
right. But for some people, right?
Right.
For some people, a freeze might be their most difficult shot. They might not have the accuracy to throw a shot that exact.
It's not just the accuracy; it's the weight.
Yep.
So Rob again called the exact same shot here, so that he wants that biter guard.
It does look like it's
that the weight looks
gliding
pretty
a little
good.
bit.
Yeah. I think it's going to be on the back one. They might be very happy with this if it just comes to rest here. And, you know, as we talked about the freeze, they got the freeze.
There's the freeze. A little tap, so maybe not exact, but you know, we're not nitpicking here.
No, this is that's a really good shot. That top red is not going out anytime soon. So
if they
Steve is calling the hit, and he absolutely should call the hit here.
If they are able to get this double,
little wide on
they have
release.
to hit it in a spot that
a little wide on release. It's got to turn. He threw it. He just shoved it wide.
Looks like it's starting to come there.
Yeah, it's coming now. He's got to get him on it. He's got to get him on it.
Just let it come on its own.
I actually don't mind this.
I like that. I like that shot a lot. Gets rid of one. I really like
one
that
a little
shot.
bit in front. Rob might be tempted to hit it.
Rob
is
tempted to hit it. He's saying go for it.
And there could be a jam here.
Could be a jam. If he throws this wide, you could spill your own.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens. You should always be wary of that kind of call.
So for those of you that don't know, we had a little bit of weather issues here in the DC metro area yesterday. Potomac Curling Club was saved and did not lose power like a lot of Laurel did.
The curling gods were
favored upon the Dykes.
Yes.
And this is actually looking like a great hit. Oh no, he got the wrong side. There's the jam.
Steve can just come in, hit the other rock. Now he's sitting two.
And he's in good condition.
Oh yeah.
See what he calls.
I guess he's calling it guard.
Which way you feel comfortable coming with?
I don't particularly like this call.
I think it's very. I think it's very conservative.
It is.
And very. I mean, that's not enough ice.
The issue that I have with it is
it doesn't.
You have hammer.
Right.
You shouldn't be throwing that guard right there because you're really just going to block your own draw.
I don't believe he gave him enough ice for that either. I think it's going to overcurl.
Yeah, it seems to be getting. It seems to be just cutting over.
He's going to end up guarding the red rock.
Okay, up.
If that's a little heavy, maybe he can play down to it. It is heavy.
I sweep it up onto it.
Yeah, maybe he can play the freeze. No, it's not going to. It looks like it kind of stopped turning.
Heavy. Not the right, not the right.
No,
he needed to be more middle of the 8 foot.
Yeah, now Rob has a chance to hit that and be sitting too. Oh yeah. I mean, there are no guards, so Steve might have a chance to draw in the end, or double,
hit or hit.
Right. So
for one. But yeah, the call there is it's a 5 and under call.
It is.
It's I got to protect my shot rock.
Yes.
And not understanding that shot rock doesn't matter ultimately.
Yeah, and there are many people who will call games like that, and then it allows the other team to just kind of scratch their way back.
Yes.
Small little calls and misses can do some damage.
Yeah, I mean, we played against a team like that a couple weeks ago.
We did.
We gave up 5 in the first 2 ends, and we're probably playing the worst curling we've played all year.
Oh yeah, it was a rough time.
Thankfully, there are 6 more ends.
6 more ends, 1 point in end.
1 point in end, and we finished winning 6-5 in 8.
Yep.
And that's exactly what it is. It's a skip making a small, bad decision at the wrong time. And again, he's calling the guard here. Steve again is calling the guard. He seems
pretty adamant about that.
Adamant about protecting that rock. He gave a little bit more ice this time, but I still think it's going to overcurl.
Let it go on its own. It's got to turn down.
Again, a little heavy on the weight, but I would actually start bringing this to it if they could. I would
try to push it a little bit.
Bring it in.
Get some.
Bring it in. Bring it down to it. Man, you know, if they stay on that, they could have brought that another couple feet.
And there's a
double.
I wouldn't say pretty easy.
No, there's a double.
But there's a double there.
Steve seems okay with that shot though. They are 1-2.
Right.
That's a lot of granite of
of a target there, because they can be wide and get the shot rock.
It looks like it's floating a little bit. So
it is. Rob's calling him on it. It's cutting in.
It is cutting.
It is cutting. It does look like they're getting the top one. The question is, are they getting the double? They are not getting the double. They're getting the jam.
That's also not a terrible outcome.
No, it's not.
You've got 2 rocks in the house.
And now Steve's got an interesting predicament. He is adamant about protecting the shot rock. He's setting himself up to give up a big end.
I think so. One small mistake.
And again, he's not giving enough ice. He's got to give it. Got to give a little bit more. Ice. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. There we go. There we go.
You always like to see your
vice
team
correcting you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The line looks okay on this one.
That's narrow.
The line looked okay. Oh yeah, no,
Sweep
it
looks like it's. Oh yeah, that's really.
Yeah,
it starts swinging. Looks a little light.
Way light.
Stay on it. Stay on it. Get it over, guys.
Just gonna get it over.
All right,
you don't really want to leave Rob with a hit.
No, I mean he throws banana weight.
He does, but I think if he has to, he can bring the weight down. And I think this rock's open enough.
He struggles a little bit with weight control when he throws a hit.
He might even be able to get a roll underneath this other rock.
I think Steve right now is got to be thinking, how do I get out of here?
Maybe he feels comfortable with that guard. I wouldn't. But I mean, we'll see what the outcome is. A lot of people will judge shots based on what happens after the opponent's shots.
Yeah.
Even though that's not really what you want to do.
No, but I do question Steve's call to protect his shot rock. It's like I've got my shot rock, I've got my scoring, I've got to save it.
Yeah. But yeah,
and what he's done is he's cut down the number of rocks he has in the end by doing it.
Right.
And had he started hitting, and maybe he's not comfortable with his team's hitting abilities, but had he started hitting, he could have sat 2. And then if Potomac misses a shot, now you've got an opportunity to set 3.
Yep.
And he could have put himself in a position to take a lot of points this end.
He could.
But by playing those guards and trying for them, Rob's coming down. He's got a lot of weight.
He does have a lot of weight.
It's
that
curling.
Looks like it's
curling. It's curling. I think he flicked it. He flicked it. He's on the guard. So I got to imagine that Steve believes he needs to throw the guard again, right?
I think that's probably what
I would not. I would go for the second shot. I would go for rock 2, the one on the in the 8 foot, and I would hit and stick.
Oh yeah.
And then force you to. So they're giving more ice, a lot more ice.
Oh, that's all right. No, I was worried about you tripping. I got it. It's all good.
So I guess he's
all good.
Calling the guard again.
Yeah, we're gonna guard it up.
I really don't like this call.
I'm gonna guard it up.
Very conservative.
I don't like it. I don't like it, Rob.
Yeah, I'm with you, Gabe. I think this is where the inexperience kicks in, and I think when Steve watches this 5 years from now, he's going to ask himself, what was I thinking?
That's true.
So Steve's delivery is off. He is a little inside.
There's a short-term thinking method behind these calls that you really want to think about.
I think the sweepers need to get on that.
I think so as well. I think that might overcurl.
Yeah.
And I don't think Rob's scared to run that guard.
No.
I don't think he's scared about it. So
sugar.
And that overcurled a little bit. So Rob's got a pretty similar shot.
The thing is with Rob here is Rob could chip that out too.
We're gonna have to get more ice on that side because if it slows down, it turns. Turns way left.
What's he's forcing the draw?
Yeah.
Maybe we should come in from the other side.
And Steve basically played into Rob's hand.
Yeah. And Steve hasn't thrown a draw, so he's gonna have to trust his team on the draw weight.
Yeah.
Hopefully they have it right.
You know, his weight there on that guard wasn't bad at all. You know, just you got to throw a little bit more weight at it, and I think it's straight in. But
struggling with the.
Yeah, I guess we just gotta see.
Once these second ends finish up here, we'll update everybody with the scores
and when it slows down, it just goes.
Rob's coming down. Rob's coming down with some weight. It is a little wide, but it's starting to move. It's starting to move.
It looks like a lot of weight.
A lot of weight, but I think it's got it. I think it's got it.
No, we'll see.
Nope.
No. Just skinnies it.
All right.
Just
so Steve dodged bullets.
He did.
And we're in the red.
But now he's gonna.
Let's come down this side. So I got a little backing here.
Yeah, I like coming down the same way you threw those guards.
Yep.
You know that line. All you got to do is throw a little more weight.
He was inside on the last one. I would give him the edge of the 8-foot. I think they're giving way too much ice. Because here, Gabe, I would actually try to play down to the shot rock. You could move that shot rock.
All right, we have a draw for
3-4 feet, and it'd still be all right. I think he's giving a little bit too much ice here.
I think so as well. But the thing is, if you chip off the inside of that red, you're not hurting yourself.
No, you're still getting 2. So I got the vice skip Potomac here blocking.
It's okay.
Blocking my view here. So.
I got his other side, so we're good.
All right, that is wide.
That is a little wide.
Very wide. And if I'm the sweepers, I'm on that now.
I think
you can bring that into the 8-foot if you started sweeping now. Well.
I mean, you're not good. Actually, if they start pushing
go.
Yeah.
It's cutting hard. Go.
Might have a chance.
Go. Oh,
wow.
What? That must have hit.
Talk about light handle.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
We say always turn your rocks. Make sure you have a good handle. But if you know how to use light handle, I guess it works.
That turned out to be a heck of a shot, and he got 2.
Yeah, it did.
And so we're all knotted up at 2. So after 2 ends, it's tied. Bucks 2, Potomac 2. On
Bucks
sheet
what
A.
though? It's Bucks 1.
Bucks 1.
And Potomac
6, 7, 8, 9,
7. 1 of them. 7.
Thank you.
So all right, so sheet A, we got an update on sheet A. Red took 1 in the first. It was a steal of 1. Red stole 1 in the second to lead
Vince, you okay? Which side do you want?
On sheet C, we're still finishing up the second end. It looks as though the first end, yellow got 1. Yellow is looks like 2
looks
more
a little
rocks
narrow.
left.
How are we?
And on the sheet D,
sweep it, get it over.
It looks like the last red rock.
Last red rock.
Yeah, stay on it hard, guys.
They got a hit for
Gotta
a bunch.
get it over.
I think they got a hit to prevent a bunch.
Is it to prevent a bunch?
I think so.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't
know what happened there.
I think they
might
have over curled and just kind of
given him 1.
jammed, and it looked like he might be sitting 1 now.
Sitting 1. So it looks like we might have a tie game there at 1-1. So, first shot on the way, third end, sheet B. The skip's hanging the score, interesting. While the lead is literally throwing. Oh wait, this must be the second rock.
This is the second rock.
Because.
Come on, Rob.
I'm losing it, Gabe. Looks like Rob Myers called the draw. I don't know what happened to the first rock that's out of play, so either he threw it through or he hogged it. And looks like this one's also through.
It does. Maybe it's.
We're playing a 7 rock end.
Maybe.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. And I mean, this was just after a scrape, so.
He came out flying.
You know, it could work later in the day, maybe, but
yeah.
Right after a scrape, I don't think it'll fly.
So
or maybe
the
it will.
call here by Steve is the center guard, which I think is the right call here.
Line's good. Line's really good.
Line looked pretty good.
Too heavy?
A little heavy again, though.
All right, let it come on its own then.
That's sailing.
Yeah, it might be through.
Yeah. Sweep harder next time.
Sweep harder.
Pocket sand.
It looks like Rob's going to get that out.
All right, good shot.
No, back 12. Back 8 to back 12.
No.
Yeah, it's just biting the back 8.
So let's see what Rob calls.
Let's see what Rob calls. What is he calling? He's calling a guard on that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on, Rob.
Why would you want to guard their rock?
No, it looks like he's calling it the other way now.
So is he calling a center guard?
I think he might be calling.
This is not a corner guard.
It might be. Who knows? I mean, I think that's a little too much ice for that corner guard.
Maybe he's calling. Maybe he's just calling the draw in. Okay, the rock's on the way. He's way narrow, so this might end up working out better for them for that corner guard.
Looks like it's, at least from here, it looks like it's gliding. It's a little tough to judge the weight from back here, but
it's slowing down though. We're just getting into the 4-foot. That's just into the That's just almost full 4.
Thinking a hit and roll.
Now we're calling the hit.
I mean, you kind of have to.
Interesting that he doesn't want to go down the center line. Center line hits are usually easier for young curlers. But but I love the call.
Looks like he came out a little outside too.
How are we?
Gotta be aware of that jam.
Sweep it.
Yeah, they're calling a sweep.
So I guess
I think it's going to work out nice.
Stay on it.
Really nice. He's going to actually.
Oh,
whoa!
That really took off.
Must have hooked it. Must have hooked it on release. Because his line coming out looked okay.
I guess we don't know what we're talking about. Clearly.
I mean, I think, you know, for under 5 curlers, I probably would have come the other way, come right down the center line at that.
Yeah, it's just it's an easier line.
Hi, Miss Tamarella. You want a headset?
We got another one.
Yeah.
All right. It's available.
We tried to get our Abu Dhabi Haley.
My buddy Ryan's here. He doesn't know anything about curling.
Nothing, but
you think we should give him a headset?
Yes.
Dude. Oh, he's on the Wikipedia page.
He's
reading.
Curling
he's learning.
He's hanging out here.
Yeah, get it over. Get it over.
Asking the sweepers to get it over.
Well, I guess Ryan doesn't want a headset,
Rob
but we'll
Jack,
see. Maybe he'll feel inspired
Yeah,
later in the game.
Let's get him a few sudsy beverages in, and he'll be calling a game.
Oh yeah, I mean he's already got the whiskey,
Got
so
the
he knows,
whiskey, yeah.
knows what's going on.
Fun fact: I went into our locker, I opened it up. There was a group from Plainfield there. They look at the locker, they're like, "Oh my God!" Our locker is a liquor cabinet.
It's beautiful.
It's wonderful. We built shelves.
Sweep it.
And the team from Plainfield was very
all
impressed.
All the way into it, guys. Stay hard.
As they should be.
Hard.
The only thing missing is a light coming from the locker when you open it.
I feel as though we could make that happen. Excellent hit and roll.
Excellent hit and roll.
Absolutely beautiful hit and roll.
And that red guard is kind of working out for them.
Yes, I mean it's high up enough that it doesn't really matter because you could easily throw control weight and come around at it.
Yeah, but I think it's enough to kind of mess with your head.
It is.
Just, you
I
look
think
at
Rob
it and
is
you're like,
calling. I think Rob's calling a control hit.
Yeah.
Trying to decide where he wants to put the broom. He keeps moving around a little bit, but I think he's calling the control hit here. You know, he's mic'd up, but I can't hear him talking to his teammates, so it's a little interesting.
Maybe
they just know what he wants. So Rock's on the way. Weight looks okay. It's got to move though, and it's not moving.
Nope, that's float.
No, it's wanting to come, and it's starting to come.
But I don't think it's going to be enough. Actually,
whoa, it's going to get a piece. It's going to get a piece.
I'm telling you, we don't know anything, Rob.
It's going to get a piece.
We don't know what we're talking about.
It's going to roll.
Still in the house. Still biting in the back.
Yeah. They're really curl hard at the end.
So it looks like it's a draw behind, which
I
like
the call.
I like this call again.
You know what? Hey, if they gave you a guard, make lemonade.
Right.
Okay, sweep
Always
it.
make
Sweep
lemonade.
It. Stay on it.
And then
stay on it. It's got to turn.
Put some whiskey in it?
Stay on it.
Yeah. He's calling sweepers on it.
Up now. Let's get it across here. All right, get in here now.
Now he's calling them back on it.
Keep coming. Keep
coming.
Yeah,
you want to keep coming. Bring that thing over. Bring it over and get a biter.
Looks like it's just a little bit light.
Perfect shot.
It's a pretty good guard, though.
Yeah, actually, you know what I love about that one? Is that has got promoter involved.
It does. And the only issue I see is that their rock that's shot is way in the back of the house. So
yeah, it is. It's in the back biting of 8.
We'll see if Jacob can get this draw around.
Yeah.
Kind of put the pressure back.
So have you been up to Bucks yet? I have not been up there.
I have not. I hear it's pretty amazing.
They got a warm room this year, and they got the dedicated facility. I gotta get on there first meal.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do it.
I'm in.
Let's go with our team.
We should. Dilligaf.
Yeah. Great team.
It is.
Great team. Great team name.
We have a lot
the
of
most fun.
We
most
do.
fun.
Yeah. So this looks a little heavy, and it's probably going through. And it is. So, you know, I liked his line there, but just too much weight.
It does look like they're having a little bit of issues adjusting to the speed of the ice. So we'll see by maybe the 4th end they get
So it's interesting. Steve is not going to promote his guard. He wants to draw around.
Which I like this call also.
Yeah, you just don't want to leave it open. You just can't leave it hanging out there because, you know, then you get the hit and roll opportunity.
Sweep it then.
So he's calling a sweep. So it must be light, right?
Up. Let it turn.
It must be light, but it's way out there.
All right, sweep it then. Sweep it.
It's
got to move now.
Yeah, see, this is.
Yeah, go.
Bring it as deep as you can. That's coming back nice.
See if we can bury it as much as we can.
Bury it, guys. Go. Dig harder.
Right, my bad. Too much ice.
Yeah, see, and that's
now,
just open.
Now it's just a hit and roll under.
Hit and roll under.
And you can over-roll a bit,
That was my concern. That was my concern there with that draw. But, you know, look, a hit and roll under is not the easiest shot in the world.
Right.
At this level.
Personally, I would have called that draw with a little tighter ice.
Yeah, because you want to be able to tap.
Right, exactly. If you're a little tight.
So the hit is on. He is Rob's calling Super's on it. You know, I definitely think he's getting a piece. He's going to get the outside of it.
He knows.
No, he knows. He knows.
Hey,
it is shot rock. He knows.
Now Bucks has a chance to get that hit.
This could be very interesting, though. I think a nose here, and that's actually becomes the second rock.
Yeah.
A flat nose, and I tell you what, flat nose is probably the right shot here. I don't believe the hit and roll will really be there anymore if you nose this because of that other guard. Well, maybe it will.
No, I think it will.
Be there.
But
I mean, yeah, if you could get just the inside of it, just to flop under that guard, it'd be great. You know, obviously the half the sheet still is open for Team Potomac, but you know, a nose. I would love a nose here.
I thought about a draw in.
I think it would make it very challenging for Rob's team.
Sounds like he's trying to hit and roll. So
he's got the hammer.
I'd love to steal though.
I'd love to steal. What's he playing? He's playing the hit, right?
He's playing the hit and roll underneath. Yeah.
Steve, you're in great spot to steal here.
Here we
make
go.
This hit. Steve's a knee slider.
He is.
I think he's gonna get them on it. That's light. That is light for the hit.
Looks light.
Light for the hit.
Outside.
But, yeah,
also.
Yeah. It's
but it is a little tough to see from this slight angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
That's light.
That is light, and I think that's just gonna tap him up.
And tap them.
Tap him right back onto the back one. Oof, that's not the best outcome.
Nah, but you know he's still got options.
He does.
Yeah.
That guard that he's still got up there
too long. It's okay.
Is still there.
Because it really starts breaking when it comes in like that. Sorry.
He didn't throw enough weight at that though for the hit.
No, he really. I think
he was a little wide and he just like.
If I heard correctly, I think he was trying to throw like hack weight. So often you'll have an issue where you just don't throw enough weight if you're trying to go real light.
Yeah, I think he really needed to be more control.
Control, maybe even board.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded a board at that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still pretty good.
So sheet C, I'm not sure where this team is from, but they're wearing Zubas, and I got to commend them for that. Looks like Albany.
Try to give that more weight.
Looks comfortable.
Zubas are very comfortable.
Are they? I've never had a pair.
No, they were around long before you were. You were just probably a twinkle in your parents' eyes.
I see.
The late 80s, early 90s, Zubas were a thing.
You can buy it.
Way back when?
Way back, yeah, I was alive for it. I remember having them. So,
I think he's calling the hit.
Rob is calling the hit.
You got to be careful with that red in the back, though, because that looks like a jam.
Our teammate must be watching the live stream because he said, lights in the locker. If only you knew a lighting guy. Our teammate Matt is a lighting guy. He actually has worked on the House of Cards set.
But he's like rarely in the locker.
Well, he's in there long enough to get his shoes and his alcohol.
That's true. Oh,
it's on the way.
Oh.
Double.
So he got that.
Double.
He got those out.
Got the double.
He opens it up. But
yeah, he does.
Steve still, you could call a draw down to that red one.
Yep, I would play that all day and twice on Sunday.
Twice on Sunday.
Twice on Sunday.
How about on Saturday?
Definitely on Saturday, because it's a loud game today here.
Oh, yeah.
So I have not heard updates from the boat races. I'm curious to know who won this year.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything either. I'm sure we can. I'm
sure we'll find out.
We're actually drawing right down on
I'm sure we can get someone over here.
I'm also curious to know how much was on the line this year.
We want to freeze right on that bad boy.
So it looks like Steve is calling
freeze.
How was the speed
on that last one?
I like that.
I do like that call as well.
You know, I don't mind. You know, I don't mind here if he's just a little heavy. Although with that line, probably don't want to be heavy, but rock's on the way. You know, from here, that looks a little light, and I think you need to get the sweepers on it. It's also wide, but I could be wrong. It might not be light at all. It might be heavy, but it's.
I mean, we'll see what happens.
It's curling back. It's coming back nice. It is coming back nice.
Looks like
it's coming back nice. You've got to sweep a little bit more. Oh no!
I don't know. That looks pretty close. From here, it looks like a yellow might be shot.
Oh, that's close. You know, I'm looking up at the big screen above us.
Unfortunately, gives him a draw for 2.
Steve seems to think it is red all day.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
But I think Rob's going to throw the hit at this. He's not going to throw that draw.
There. I knew it was going to turn left. I wasn't even worried about it.
The thing there is that if his sweepers get on that a little bit earlier, they carry it just the extra
half inch, maybe.
Extra few inches.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think they know who shot rock. And you know, look, this is a lout game, Gabe.
You gotta
measure.
Go big or go home.
You measure. Did you hear about the kerfuffle last night?
I did hear about the kerfuffle. I don't.
That was an A event quarterfinal.
Oh, was it? Wow. I'm not sure what the deal is with the rules, if that was the correct implementation.
It is.
Of the rules.
They kicked the opponent rock. Therefore, the opponent rock automatically.
Yeah, take that statement out of context.
I think you're right.
Because they were measuring.
I think you are right.
I realize it was an accident.
It's quite unfortunate.
It is. And you just don't know, because if it would have been their rock, they would have played a ninth end.
On games like those where you got to measure like that, I usually try not to kick any other rock because I don't want to make that
that's
mistake.
a lesson that young curlers don't know. The vices are the only people in the house.
Yep.
Everybody else, get out.
And that's a kind of mistake you got to make once.
Yeah,
I
don't think that'll ever happen to that team again.
No, I don't think so either. I doubt they'll touch any rocks when they have to measure, at least for a little while.
So Rob's hit is on the way.
Looks like looked like the call was like a lighter weight hit, but that's hanging out right now.
Yeah, but it's still cutting. It's starting to cut.
It's starting to cut, but I don't know if it'll come enough.
You know, the worst thing you can do is just get a piece of this, right? No.
Oh.
All right, I don't know what this is. It'll be interesting to see what they do.
Personally, I would measure, considering the measuring device is right on the next sheet. Oh, don't take it back. They're going to need it.
What did they decide?
No, I guess they decided. Well, I guess we'll have to let you guys know once they put the score up.
Boy, I'd have measured that.
I would have too, but I guess our camera might be on a slight angle. Made it look clearer than we thought. Looks like that's one yellow.
So they agree that it was a steal one. Well, if I'm yellow, I don't argue with it.
Oh, absolutely not. They say one yellow, you say absolutely.
Yeah, so Bucks County, skipped by Steve Jordan. Is now up 3-2 after 3. Steve, threw a hell of a shot though.
Yeah, he did.
That's why they pay him the big bucks, right?
There you go.
Yeah, you guys don't pay me on Thursday nights.
No, we shouldn't.
No. We don't lose though.
We don't like to pay
pairs.
Narrow.
How are we?
We pay people.
Yeah.
It's there. Okay, let it go then. It's going to have to turn a little.
All right. So they think that it's a little heavy for the guard.
Well, it looks like it's going to overcurl a little bit too.
Is. But if that slows down, that could be a nice little guard.
I think it's going to be a nice little corner guard
if
it stays out.
An awful lot. Sit down and stop.
Oh, that's a textbook corner guard.
Yeah, sweep
harder. I don't know if they would necessarily want the. Oh, look at Steve giving his team a little crap. Sweep harder.
I mean, hey, if you're a skip, that's what you got to do, right?
Look at him.
It's all about the motivation.
Rob's calling the draw.
I like that call. They gave you a corner
guard.
guard.
Little inside.
Use it.
Little inside on the line.
Look, this looks like it's going to curl.
It's going to curl.
They better get on this.
Yeah.
That's on that yellow.
Yeah, it is. Steve better get up there. Steve, what are you doing?
Come on, Steve.
Steve, what are you doing?
Come on, Steve. He doesn't need to sweep that.
Yes, he doesn't care. He knew it was in.
Oh, look at that. That puts the yellow in a pretty good spot.
It's actually a great spot.
Big guard right here.
I like that call, Steve.
You okay coming down this way still? All right.
I like the call here by Steve. Put up another guard.
Put up another guard? Yeah. I mean, you got one in the house behind a guard. Put up another guard, and we'll see what Rob does.
Junk it up.
Line is really good.
He loves
All right, sweep it then.
Loves it.
Keep sweeping it. Once it gets across, come up.
Why?
All right, yeah, let it go on its own.
No. Bring it back to center.
Oh, it's got to make a turn. Great shot.
Yeah, there you go.
Great shot.
These light handles, they're able to do some stuff with Rob.
I know it's always pretty infuriating when you're playing a team that uses really light handles, because they just get places that you're like, you can't get there. That doesn't make sense.
So Rob is calling the peel of shame.
No, I think he's calling the straight run, which I like that call.
Yeah, I like that call. You know, the straight run is there. Peel of shame is not the worst shot in the world either.
It is not.
He needs to have him on it right now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Why is he not having him on it? What is he doing?
I think at the 5 and under level, I think skips tend to be relatively reactive.
Yeah.
So they won't call the sweep call before they need to call it.
Well, it worked out for him, right? They got a piece of it and rolled
it's not terrible. I mean, that red, I think they can still get to that red if they want it.
Yeah, I think you can come either way.
Come on down.
I think a little bit of sweeping would have helped a lot, and just
Straighten
hit
it
that
out.
straight back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's interesting that he's coming this way at it. It's an interesting call here by Steve. He is way outside. Way outside.
Boy, that has got to turn.
Well,
stay off of it. Just stay off of it.
Heavy and wide.
Just stay off of it.
Yeah, that looks like it's just going to turn
a little bit.
He was
Get something out of it.
He's got the sideways,
the
kind of sideways lean,
he
just like in bowling, right?
Yep, yeah.
When you want the when you want the ball to go the other way, you kind of lean. You're like, oh no.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't go. No.
Physics tells me once that ball's been released, it don't matter what you do.
There you go. Where's Jimmy when you need a physics lesson?
So I actually think had he hit the broom, I think they would have actually made the hit. The weight was there and it curled enough. He missed the broom by a good couple feet.
This line looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it is.
It looks a little heavy though.
Yeah, he is actually going to be right on to his.
I think you might want to.
He's going to split him. He's going to be inside.
But I think that's.
Steve needs to get out.
Oh yeah, come on, Steve.
Slow there you go. There he goes. All right, he got it.
But this red is real open now.
Yeah, you got to come right down.
I think you can come down on it with maybe board weight.
Yeah.
Just because of the straightness of the line there, and flop right behind your center guard, and you're in great
shape. Steve is.
Can you see it?
It's a little reaction.
All right, let's hit and start try and roll, but make sure you hit it.
He sees what's going to happen, but he's not in position to sweep right away.
Hey,
first-year skip. He'll get better.
Is he a first-year skip?
They're all first-year players.
First-year players?
4 first-year players. Yes.
They're
if it is his first year playing,
well.
it is definitely his first-year skip.
Hey, that's a step.
Yeah, I think they're playing.
On
you know what? They're playing.
On
they're
its
playing just
own.
fine.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
of the calls
absolutely.
they're making are, first-year
All on
curling
its
calls,
own.
but they're playing very, very.
I think
very
this is
well. He's gonna hit it out, and they're gonna stick. And
Good
you know what
shot.
I like about that shot?
It's tough to get there.
It's tough to get there, and 5 and under curling, anything outside the 4-foot area, hits are just all over the place.
And I think you do this with any weight more than board up, it's gonna float.
Yeah. Rob's calling the hit.
He
which
is
the right call.
as
we have a color change over there?
Which I think is actually a good call. I think he can the draw in.
I think
he's confident in his ability to hit, so.
I think you just need to wait.
Has him on it. Has him on it. Has him on it to hold
Let's see
it.
what's going on.
It's coming in.
It does look like pretty good weight, like a board weight.
He's got it. He's got a piece.
Got a piece.
Got a piece and got a roll.
And he rolled right open again.
Yeah.
Got that skip tripper in the back though, so that's always a plus.
Yeah. Now I think he's got to throw.
Think you can get it?
It's absolutely get him.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's wide open.
It's interesting which way he's going to come. Okay. He's got to just skip by that red.
Don't know about that.
Think they're coming the right way, Gabe?
Yeah, sweep it. Sweep it.
Yes.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
Stay on it.
It looks
Stay on it.
He is calling him on it. It looks like it's going to start digging hard.
Hard. I mean, all the way in, guys. All the way in. Get past that guard.
It got around the guard. Kind of over curl.
Oh, that was probably
just a little too much.
Now it's getting tough.
I think just
actually got to go the other way now.
I think that was a good call.
Steve thinks he can work with that. All right. Steve's not upset about it.
Rob's saying put another one in, and I love this.
I think
call.
it just needed a little more weight on it.
Well, yeah,
a little more weight would have been perfect.
Stayed out. Rob is saying I'm going for points here in this set.
Absolutely. Put pressure on him.
Right here. Okay.
All right, the Vice is.
I've played with Jacob. He's he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
So
when have you played with Jacob?
I think I played with him in men's league. Maybe even Thursdays as well with John Hale.
Oh, we played that. Is that the team we played?
I don't know. But no, he's learned a lot. I've played with him a few times over the years. He's learned a lot. I would trust his
You know what's
judgment.
funny? I just don't recognize a lot of these Potomac 500 curlers.
Yeah.
You know, I only curl a couple days a week, and
it's actually, that's a pretty nice shot. I mean,
Yeah,
you don't put another one in the house, but you're guarding that shot rock.
in here.
We'll see. I like Steve's call.
Yeah.
Try to put one in there because you put one in
might
there.
be able to get to the shot rock.
I think it's tough.
Steve's saying draw in, and I love it. I think it's a good call.
Line's really good.
Line looks good.
All right, sweep it then.
They got a lot of room. A lot of room.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
A lot of room. It's
Whoa,
just too
whoa,
heavy.
It looks heavy. Oh yeah. If they're
Back
lucky,
12.
it'll dig down, but
Back 12.
yeah. So my worry here is, do you think Rob's
I got a biter out of it.
look
All
at a
right.
hit on that, or you think he's just gonna go for another draw?
You should absolutely not. Rob's
I
saying-
really
I'm
don't
saying
like that
guard.
call.
I don't.
I mean,
Well, I don't understand the guard here because the second rock would be the back yellow.
I like drawing the same way Steve did.
Yeah, or I mean, if you're gonna draw this way, you want to come down onto your red.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're willing to give them an open shot at your shot rock, play the split.
Yep.
If you feel that he's not going to make that hit, play the split.
From my angle, and again, I'm not exactly centered, so it's a little tough to say. For me to see, it does appear though that shot rock is open, but this is going to split the guards.
But I don't think. I think that shot rock is guarded now.
Yes.
I think that port might be a rock swift, so you got to come at it with big.
That last
Yeah, I
one,
don't
stand down.
see
Do they
that.
have that right
I don't
here?
think they have that.
Okay, all right. It's gonna be the same line.
I mean, they could open it up. You know, Rob seems content to putting up those guards, so opening it up, I mean, you might be able to force Rob into putting those guards back, at which point you're cutting down rocks.
Right.
But they're gonna. Steve's saying, you know, Steve threw a heck of a draw in this.
We're gonna freeze to that red one.
Right. I like this call. I like the
Basically the
draw.
same
If you
shot
can
as
see
at the
them
end of
to
the
the
Freeze
pin,
to the red. I don't know how he freezes to it. I think
think
that's a little
So what's
tight
the
on the
hardest shot in
line.
the world to do is do the
I
same shot
think
over
they're
again.
gonna crash the guard.
I think you can freeze on that red. I think with that light handle that they throw,
Yeah,
if
maybe.
you really get it to, you can get it to
You
just.
know, I would be
swing over
giving.
at
I'd be giving the edge of the 8 here, trying to play right down to the pin.
Yeah. No, I like that shot though. I think
They got to get on that because that's going to be on the guard. Yeah, I mean, it's just they got to get it by that guard. You can see it's just cutting. It's cutting. It's cutting. It's cutting. It's just too heavy.
Yeah, that's just.
I mean, it
the
cut hard.
Line was great.
Well, but if he throws the right weight, he's on the guard, right?
Maybe.
Yes. I mean, they barely skip by that.
I wasn't paying attention. Look at that.
Was I narrow?
I'll admit it.
No, it's not enough ice, Steve. But it was a good throw nonetheless because it is now
Yeah, I
back
know.
back 12.
Every extra rock you put in the house,
See if it
you
comes
can cut down
down.
the scoring area.
Rob is thinking I got to prevent that draw.
I guess if you go out
But-
farther, it hooks more.
You have hammer. You don't have to prevent anything.
Yeah, I mean, Rob
You need to
tallying
prevent
up his
them.
guards.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
if you come down the same way he was calling the other shots, tap that one right outside the house in, and kind of sit in front of your
You know
shot
the line,
rock.
you've thrown it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big thing that not
see-
as experienced skids will do is they'll call lines that they haven't thrown before.
The thing that concerns me here is that if he leaves this open, he's going to give Steve the hit and roll.
Yeah.
Steve is not showing a tendency to want to throw many hits, but he would have that hit available.
Right. don't really like this call. I mean,
I feel as though you've already thrown the other line multiple times.
Right. Well, I think it's fine. I personally would probably throw the tap up because you can guard yourself and put another one in, and it just kind of puts a little more pressure on Steve.
If this, yeah, I would be playing the tap up.
See, but would you be calling it, or would I be correcting?
No, I'd be calling it.
All right.
The draw that they're calling here. There's too many variables that could go wrong for them.
I agree.
And the tap up, they've thrown the same line already 4 or 5 times this end.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, that's why we're sitting in the cheap seats, Gabe.
Rob shot's on the way. These are pretty nice seats.
So they are. It is a little tight, but
it
it's
looks
also
like
a heavy.
Running straight.
It's running straight. It's curling back nice. You know what they're going to do? They're going to sit on that back yellow.
But I think
no, they're going to roll out.
They're going to roll out.
They're going to, yeah. I mean,
that really didn't
so
hurt.
Now the question is,
but
what
it didn't help.
Yeah, it didn't hurt. Didn't hurt. You know, look, Rob is in a really good position to where he is absolutely going to get a point out of this end, almost surely.
Unless Steve could nail this draw.
Nail this draw. I mean, it's got to be.
It's got to be perfect.
I like that they're giving more ice this time because they need to throw less weight.
All right, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to throw it a little wider, though, and get a turn down on it.
There you go.
Yeah,
there
I love it.
He's correcting it. I like. He's a first-year curler.
Yeah.
He's making these adjustments
I want to get it up
really well.
underneath if I can. Yeah, cut him down.
Cut him. Well, I don't know how you cut him down from 1. I mean, you cut him down from 1 to 0.
You cut him down from 1 to -1.
-1, -1.
There you go.
A little bit wide.
That does look a little outside. We'll see if it.
But the way it curls back on a light handle,
it's gonna start.
They got to get on it now. It's light. They got to get on it now.
Looks like they're confident with the speed
gotta get
of
on
it,
that.
but I
they
think
gotta
they
get
should
on
be
that.
pounding
They got to
that.
get on that.
Oh yeah.
They're too late.
Steve doesn't really like that shot. I don't think he's very happy with the outcome.
You know, Gabe,
shot too.
I think you can throw the split. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Worst case, you just tap it up a little bit.
I think they get more than 2. Yeah.
That's. I mean, I would call that all
perfect
day.
Too.
You'd be yelling at me if I didn't call that.
I would, because I mean, so the risk there really isn't much risk.
Past that guard or not.
They
Worst
cannot.
case, you take 1.
Yeah.
Best case, you take 3.
They're not throwing that.
Okay.
If that's where they're sticking the broom, that is not the split. So they are not playing the split, Gabe.
I think they're just playing the straight tap. And while like that's okay, I think with this setup, you can try that split, and maybe you get 3. And then if you don't make it right, you get your 2, right? So it's really about thinking about the options of the outcomes.
There's nothing bad that can happen trying to split.
I mean, there is. You can really mess it up.
You can't. You
automatically
have to
really mess up your shot.
I don't think there's any way that they could split those where they would. I mean, I guess they could.
No, I mean, if you hit the red to make the split, you're not going to hurt yourself. Unless
on the way.
It just dove.
That's
Looks
a
heavy.
lot of weight.
Because it would have frozen up if it had cleared that guard.
I just don't think
Rob
it's going to touch
allowing
anything.
them to stick around.
All right.
Yep, I guess that's just a 1.
So after 4, we're 3-3.
2-2.
3-3.
3-3. You're right. I'm wrong.
Score update on sheet A. After 4, it's 2-2.
See, that's what I was looking at. I guess I was just looking at sheet A.
On sheet C.
All right, give them 1.
They're in the 4th.
Finishing it up.
Score of 3 red, 1 yellow. 4 red, 1 yellow. Sheet D as in David, still in the 4th. Yellow up 3-0. 4-0.
Clearly, we need some glasses, folks.
I'm trying to duck between people to see what's going on.
See, I just can't see.
All right, so back to our feature sheet. Halfway through the game, and we've got a tie game. I don't know what more we could ask for other than this riveting game of curling.
There you go. It's always nice to have a nice close game on your
Yeah.
sheet.
You don't want to have a blowout.
No.
First of all, this is a loud game. Nobody wants to be blown out.
That's true. And
Second
it
of
being
all,
a loud game, you're typically going to get teams of similar skill level. Hopefully.
Usually. Sometimes. You also might get some teams that are a little inebriated.
I mean,
we guard right here.
It's the Dykes.
Interesting with Hammer. Steve's calling a center line guard.
I'm not sure why.
Don't know.
But
he's giving the ice for the corner guard though, but he wanted it in the center, so he might actually work. That might actually work out well for him to get the corner. Line looks pretty good.
Okay, let it go. Sweep it then. Make sure it gets over.
We'll see what the outcome is, really.
I mean, he's going to get his corner.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, up. Just let it go.
Call that center line guard.
Yeah.
With Hammer, just because they need a guard.
He doesn't seem to be happy with it, although I personally really like it.
I think that's a great corner guard.
So while he may not like it, I think they'll lead through a heck of a shot.
Oh yeah, I'd give him a 4.
Rob's calling the draw in.
Yep.
As he should.
Ryan agrees with us, so
Ryan, who's never seen curling before today?
No, he's seen curling before, I think. He just doesn't.
So Ryan's done reading his Wikipedia on curling, and now he knows curling.
Of course, he's an expert.
He could be an Olympian.
We'll see if we can get him in a headset soon.
He could be, we still wouldn't allow you to get into HPP, Ryan, but you could still win the Olympics.
All you got to do is look like a dad.
I'm not bitter about HPP at all. I am one of the curlers who adamantly opposes HPP. I was against it from its inception, and I couldn't be happier that a team that was treated so badly by USA Curling beat them at their own game and then went on to win.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's how it should be.
All right, sweep it. Yeah, stay on
it. It's a team that
stuck
with it.
Stay on
said,
it.
We're not
Stay
gonna
with it.
Conform.
I mean,
they ended up being HPP because
USA
Curling wanted them back, but
only because
they went in and proved them wrong.
But then you
come on, get it in.
He only agreed to go back to HPP if they could stay together because HPP did not want to keep them all together.
Right.
And so
he played his cards right. They worked hard. They played hard.
And along
they beat
the way,
the teams they had to beat.
Along the way, they got a little lucky.
Yep.
But yeah, that's curling.
I mean,
and they won. You know what though? At the end of the Olympics, they were playing the best out of any team.
They were.
The last 3 games to end the round robin, they were the hottest team and playing the best curling.
I agree.
And even better than Sweden at that point, who had been playing for the tournament-wise, clearly the best.
Sweden had been playing really well.
But the last 3 games, Team USA was playing amazing.
They knew what they had to do. They had a mission, and they went and
then
they took it.
And then you get into the medal rounds, and they were like, it's house money.
Yep.
And the team that's always the most dangerous is the team with house money.
Yes, I agree.
They played Canada with nothing to lose. Canada, you saw, had everything to lose.
Yep.
And they lost. And then the following game, Canada against Switzerland, they had everything to lose. And Kevin Cooley, they lost it again.
I personally have done something like that in the tournament as well. I went 1-3 to start it. And then we went 7-0 for the rest of the week.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean that's really it.
And then roll.
That'll happen to teams. You start out not doing great, and you regroup and you decide.
Fine. Can you
we're
see
just
it?
have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun and we're gonna focus and we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And that really is once you're able to change your mindset from losing and not doing well to I'm gonna have fun and I'm just gonna go out there and do my best.
And that's all Team Schuster did. They were just like, you know what? This is the Olympics.
Sweep.
With curling, what you'll notice is that a lot of people will play better when they're just loose and having fun.
Yep.
If you don't think about it, you'll play better.
I agree on it.
Stay on it. Get it past that guard. Okay, up.
They say that in golf too, right? If you don't try to hit the ball, you're going to hit the ball better. But it looks like Steve called a draw behind.
Yeah, but it's
a little heavy.
Little heavy.
So Brent's still sitting 2.
And then setting up very nice for Team Myers. Commentary at Rob. Where is Haley? Haley is around the club here somewhere. She's actually sitting at the bar and hanging out.
Got any more comments?
Comments, yeah. What do we got for comments? Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
Yes, Dana, to answer your question, A, how is Macedonia? And B, Haley is sitting at the bar. Oddly enough, not drinking. We have asked Haley to commentate, and she respectfully declined.
She doesn't think she's good at it. I don't think
Jack,
you necessarily can be good or bad.
Haley and her 3 dogs came to my house last night because her house was 58 degrees, and she still doesn't have power as of right now.
That's quite
So
unfortunate.
I have gas appliances, so I cook dinner.
There you go.
And
pierogies, right?
I made pasta, and I did make some pierogies actually as like appetizers.
There you go.
And
Can't
then,
go wrong with pierogies.
You know, and then I kept a pot of boiling water going to keep my house warm. So when I started cooking, the house was 67. But when we were done and I had some water just boiling to keep the house warm, it was like 72. It was nice and toasty.
All right, up.
Perfect.
Now let it turn.
And then
did you heat up some coals and put them under your bed?
No. Because fun fact, when we went to bed around midnight, that's exactly when the power came back on.
There you go. Good times.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
I luckily didn't lose power.
Yeah.
Which is great.
A good shot.
And then I was freaking out because I didn't have internet this morning. And my Fios box, it was all messed up, and I eventually it took me an hour. I finally got it working, and then I got internet and TV back.
Good thing. Let's get back to the game then.
Get back to the game. Rob is still
I'm
sitting.
sure they don't care about our lives.
They might. Not having internet is bad.
Looks like Rob's calling either a draw or like a
he's calling. Nah. I mean, I am paying attention to the game while enjoying my.
Oh, I finished mine.
I have not. I'm
thinking I might hit the bar in a little bit for
the bar's a little
beer.
pricey. You could hit the locker.
But the locker doesn't have beer.
Okay. No, but the locker's got scotch. So this shot's on the way, and it is wide and heavy, and it's selling through. So
but
yellow
red is still sitting too.
Yellow still, yes. Yellow has got to figure out how they're going to get a point out of this end because they got hammered.
Those guards are really getting in the way.
Guards are getting in the way. They're starting to worry.
Looks like he's calling the draw behind as well.
You know, Gabe, the thing you don't see on 5 and unders, the thing that Steve doesn't want to do is peel.
Yep, peel the guards.
He's calling the draw. The draw's on the way.
This rock's got a lot of rotation on it.
Yeah, sweep it. Sweep it. Stay on it.
He's calling him on it.
Stay on it. I got to get it here.
Tight on line.
He's got to get it there. I think it's light.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, it's got to start turning. It's got to start turning.
Not
yeah, come
sure
on.
what that sweep
Come
call
on,
was
come on,
for.
come on.
Still needs this
Keep
to
it coming.
turn.
Keep it coming. Keep
Maybe
it
it was
coming.
for weight.
Short.
Looks like another biter for yellow. Red's still sitting too.
There's a straight run back, yellow to red.
Not that straight.
Nah, it's pretty easy.
For first-year curler?
That might be a little difficult. I actually think you can draw through the center line too still.
I think you might be able to. I think you might be tapping that red, but you might be able to roll over.
Yeah, you can throw a little heavy and maybe wick off of it.
Looks like Rob called a hit here. Not sure why.
Maybe he's worried about the tap up, but if he hits this on the outside, he's going to push him in.
Oh, yeah.
He's not. He's going to get the inside of it, which is good.
Get a nice inside
He's going to get a roll.
Oh, no. That's
shot rock. Yellow shot.
That is, and it's not really open. He's going to have to
So Rob playing a little
run
aggressive might have hurt them there.
Yeah, that is.
That flips the end pretty big.
It does. I mean,
can you see this one?
If you're able to get that yellow
right,
out,
let's hit it and roll.
Great, you'd be sitting 3, but it's not going to be an easy shot.
Steve's going to call the inside hit and roll. I love the call.
I think you got to come pretty light though.
Yeah, you got to get
maybe hack.
Our left side of center.
Yep.
Rock's on the way. That's more than hack.
Yeah, sweep
Looks
it.
a little
Sweep
tight
it.
too.
Sweep
tight.
it. Stay on it.
Going to be on the top guard.
Stay on it. Stay
on the top
Gotta
guard.
get it by that guard.
But
it's on that guard.
Gotta get it by that
guard.
Not gonna get by. All right, plan B.
Calling a plan B, but it looks like that's just going to go straight out.
Plan C.
Plan C is to just get it out, I guess.
and plan E for Rob here is the.
We're down to X, Y, and Z on this end. We're just.
I like this guy.
Oh man, we should get this guy in the booth.
You know, I think we do need to get some commentary from these guys after they got off the ice. So let's find out what they were thinking.
Do some Skips interviews.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think we should have Ryan conduct the interviews.
Yes.
He agreed. So maybe we'll get him up there.
We could ask Ryan to go find Haley.
Could.
Hey, Ryan, if you were to guess how old Haley is.
Good try.
How old do you think
I
Haley
knew he was
is?
going to grab it. Arrow. I needed one of you guys to get one in here, though. I had him stoned.
Just take a guess.
Point.
Right.
I mean, Jack had great lines. He had too much beer last night, I guess.
You're lying, first of all.
Yeah,
There's no way you think she's 30.
You know what she looks?
She looks 12.
She looks 12.
What he does.
Yeah,
We love her to death.
Looks find that out. Yeah,
No way you think she's 30. In fact, every place we go, she gets carded. I tell her she's going to love it when she's 50, because she's going to look like she's 25.
These guys always want to hit. Yeah. That's what they want to do.
I don't think she appreciates that though, when I say that.
No, I'm sure she doesn't.
I mean, I'm just looking out for her, you know, long term. Like, I'll help you out when you're 50.
So it looks like Rob and Jacob are discussing the shot here.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I think the play here's the draw. You've got a wide open draw to the pin.
But if you're able to get that red out, right? You have 2 shots. Worst case, you can peel. You can try to run back, peel one of those.
Rob can throw the weight to hit that rock.
Rob can probably get the double peel and still get that yellow out of there.
Not buried, but
he's playing the draw.
Playing the draw. I'm surprised. I would have expected him to be playing a short run.
So again, we mentioned Rob is in his trademark shorts, but he's also in his trademark hat. So he's playing the draw. You know, he might get down here and they take a look at that shot and say, you know what, maybe I'm playing the hit. He's thinking about it. Look at him. He's thinking. He's looking at him. Did you hear him? He's like, I got that.
I think oh yeah.
And they moved the broom.
He can throw enough weight to get that.
They moved the broom. He's playing for it.
So we'll see.
Look at him.
I think it's going to float out, though.
Look at that. Look.
Oh, that's yeah, he's a little outside. I think he's just going to peel the. No, that's.
Nope, he's on the top.
See, but that's a nice double peel. Because now that rock is fully open. Steve's got to throw a perfect guard. And if not, Rob can come in, hit that, sit 3.
You want to draw behind it or just protect it?
Why protect it, Steve? Put a second rock in play and shot.
I disagree, Rob.
Draw what?
You protect it?
Let's just put it out here.
Well, actually, you're right.
Put a second rock in.
Steve's got hammer. I forgot who had hammer. Steve's got hammer. I think, yeah, absolutely. Or go for that double if you really want. It's wide open.
That is an awkward conversation we're having on mic.
Okay, back in, guys. What are we doing?
Well,
yeah, 2 guard is correct.
We're a fun group of people here.
We encourage awkward.
Yes. Haley also likes to prank
You guys are starting to think like me. That's really making me frightened.
We're done with that, Rob.
I'm still bitter.
That's okay. Yeah. Keep it to yourself.
All right.
So the call's a guard. That's a little heavy for the guard. But the ice could be slowing down. It is the 5th end.
It is. We'll see.
Supers are not on it.
No, looks. I mean, if he puts another one behind,
you know what?
I think
you know what? That's
coming
coming back.
Behind that.
You know what? Why would you go behind it? You just tap it. That's just hot. Get a piece though. Get a piece. You're
Looks
still
like
1-2.
I think he's sitting 1-2.
You're
and
still
now
1-2.
Rob's got to throw a double if
Sorry,
he
guys.
wants that. If not, it's just
I don't know why
Hit that for
Steve
one.
is apologizing.
Yeah.
He's 1-2, and if Rob noses him, you nose for 2.
Sometimes you got to think a little more abstract about how your shot ended up.
Shouldn't apologize for that.
That's
The sweepers actually stay on that a little bit, get a little bit more of a
What he does,
kiss.
we could get greedy and try and pop this guy over here.
Interesting listening to Steve think about Rob getting greedy.
I think we're holding 2
Rob
right
is
now.
sitting shots 3 and 4. The greed would be, I mean, Rob has to go for the shot rock. He wants to get a roll behind the other yellow and sit 1. Right?
Yeah. I mean, this is Rob's
hammer.
last shot.
Yeah, this is his gavel.
It's not hammer.
It's gavel.
Yellow is hammer.
It's the gavel.
It's the gavel.
Gavel is the rock before the hammer. FL came up with that one.
FL. All right.
Yeah, so they're playing the hit. I think they want to get the inside of it and flop behind the yellow. I mean, that's the perfect shot there.
Make Steve try to go for that little run back.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
We'll see. I
Shots
mean,
on the way.
Rob likes his hits.
Sweepers are on it
Calling
right
for
away.
the sweeping. So it's curling.
It's curling.
Oh, yeah, it's really
curling.
moving.
It's curling. It's going to get.
Oh, there you go. Don't think that was the call, but sitting one.
The question is who's
sitting
two.
1-2, I think, actually. I think that red in the top of the house.
Yeah, they're definitely 1-2.
Oh, wow.
The 1-2. That's a great shot.
Lucky miss.
Is it?
I think
Maybe
so.
that was the plan.
I don't know. I think he was just trying to hit
this
roll.
way, I guess.
Red is absolutely 2. Dustin. We got it on the big TV up here, and you can easily see that red is sitting 2.
Looks like Steve's just going for the draw.
It's an interesting call.
I mean,
I would play to the draw with backing and throw a little heavy, right?
Play it the other way then?
Yeah, I would.
Good shot.
I mean,
the issue is
you throw this light, you give up 2.
Well,
that
you
would
got
be
more
bad.
than both. That was the problem.
You sit on those yellows in the back, and you
yeah, we're not.
Yeah, and
sitting
even
now.
if you're heavy and a little wide,
we're drawing
on
for
the back, you still only give up
cut
1.
them down for 1, right? So
No.
So I don't know if I like the way that they're going, but that's why they're paying Steve the big bucks. Just can't be. I mean, he's got to be in the 8-foot. He looks light. Supers are on it hard. I don't think it has the weight to get there.
yeah, that looks like it's going to be a steal of 2.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, Steve, I think, I think you got a little cute there.
Yeah, I mean, I like the call for the draw, but you got to be confident in that weight. You got to know what you're throwing.
Yeah, I mean, I would have played it the other way and gone at the rock.
I agree with that.
Played the heavy draw because I can hit it and tap it. And if I know that if I'm a little wide and heavy, I still am hitting the back ones, and I'm only giving up 1. There were a lot of things that could have gone wrong here on the shot that he called, and unfortunately one of those things did, and then he was like.
Yeah, and I mean, it happens.
And a lot of things could have gone wrong on the other one, and you would have only given up 1.
Right.
But look, it's only the 5th. There's 3 ends left. They'll have hammer in the even ends. We still got a game.
Oh, yeah.
So
score update on A, it's 3-2 for red.
Okay.
They took 1 in the 5th. C and D are still going on their 5th ends. It seems they're maybe about 4 rocks behind the other 2 sheets.
Why do they have a blank? I'm confused with the scoring on sheet C. 4 is on backwards or something.
I guess we'll.
I have no idea.
I
There
can't
we go.
see,
Now they
so I'm
fixed
not
it.
sure. Oh, there it is. All right.
Sheet D looks like 4-1 still, and it looks like they're in the 5th. A lot of rocks in play on sheet D.
It's me here.
So we got Haley here. Dana is requesting you on the commentary. We have a request here for you to commentate. Dana is requesting it.
Haley
Somebody
does not
from
want to
Macedonia is requesting.
I'll let it go then.
Haley, you're being summoned by your people.
All right, good shot.
Oh, I'm sure you got something important.
We don't have anything important to add
No.
to this anyway.
No.
Yet we're here.
Gabe will fix it.
Gabe will fix it, I guess. Gabe can't fix anything. Look at that. All right, thanks, Wilson.
All right, so Rob's playing the draw.
We got a peanut gallery over here growing.
None of which are willing to get on the mic.
No, nobody. I mean, we got another headset peanut gallery. Who
Shots
wants?
on the way, looking a little heavy. Supers are off it, but it is out there, so it should slow down. I think it's going to stick around.
It looks. I think it's going to be a little open, but
it's going to stick right at the tee.
I think it'll work. It'll put some pressure on Steve.
It's starting to slow down a little bit.
I think so. It does appear that way.
You think you can come down and freeze up to that?
Haley Tamborello, you are being requested by Enrique to get on the microphone.
It's another request for Haley.
Another request. How many requests can we get to put Haley on the microphone before she gets on the microphone?
Oh,
we got 2.
I think Ryan needs to put a request in also.
Yeah, Ryan.
All right, sweep it then, sweep it. Yeah, stay on it.
Now
stay
we
on
get
it.
Adana reconfirming her desire for
Stay on
Haley
it, gotta
on the
get past
microphone.
this other one. Just keep with it, keep with it. Keep with it.
Draw's coming along
keep coming,
nice.
Keep coming, come on.
He's calling him, calling him.
Bring it right up into it. Keep it going.
He's
That's
bringing
it.
it down.
That's
Oh,
it.
this
looks like
is
it's
going to
gonna
be
be
a
a great
beautiful
shot.
freeze.
Get it up there and kiss it.
Oh,
Just.
That's
all right.
That's a pretty
shot.
nice
Shot.
shot. I think red might still be shot, but that
No,
really
no,
puts some pressure.
no, that is yellow.
No, you think so?
I think so.
I think it's red.
I think you're wrong.
Peanut gallery?
Dustin.
Red or yellow?
Dustin
Red.
coming on.
Red.
Dustin. I don't even know
Haley?
Dustin, and Dustin is asking,
Red?
you on?
It's red. Rob's wrong. Come on, Rob. We want Roy.
Roy.
We want Roy.
Diamond State people know Roy. Scott is requesting Haley. We're up to 4, Haley. Haley, come on. Be a champ. Hey, do you have power yet? No.
I'm pretty sure everybody wants Haley on, so I
Dustin
think,
will
I think
introduce
Haley needs
himself
to get on
at the end of the
the
month.
live stream.
So that one is through.
We're in the 6th end.
Haley, you're being
All right, Jack,
summoned
right
by
up
your
to it.
people.
So we interrupt the get Haley on the live stream to
bring you an update.
score updates.
Score updates.
On D, red took 1, stole 1 actually, to make it 2-4 for yellow. On C, it looks like it's
How's it look?
6 to
Sweep it, sweep it. Stay on it.
whatever yellow
Stay
was
on
at
it.
before this end.
Stay on it.
'Cause
Stay
red
with it
took
all the
2.
way up, guys. Stay
Steve's
with
having
it.
him on it again.
Stay with it.
Oh, this might
let
be
it come, let it
beautiful.
come.
This
Come
might
on,
this
Maybe
might
like-
even have a nice little tap.
Yeah, it's got the tap written all over it.
But I think it might tap them out a
No,
little bit.
no,
Oh,
they're
that's,
two.
Yeah, good shot.
That's a pretty nice shot. It
They're
does
2.
look like
They're
yellow
2. Yellow
sitting
is
2.
2. Rob calling the hit.
Rob calling the hit as expected here. We'll see if he can get that double.
Roxy wants Shanae. We're going to go with that's a Haley.
All right, that's another vote for Haley.
Another vote for Haley. That's up to 5.
But does anybody want Ryan on the live stream?
Ryan?
We'll see if we can get some comments.
Comments on Ryan.
Ryan on
Again,
the live
Ryan was
stream.
Wikipedia curling here just 5 minutes ago. So.
He's an expert now.
He is. This hit is going to be a hit on the inside.
Little
Just
roll.
A little
Not
bit
gonna
of a
help
roll.
that
Not gonna
much,
help.
but-
No. But it's in a good spot.
We'll see what Steve wants.
What is Steve going to do? Steve, you got to be careful here.
Right in here.
Just wants to come in behind it. I like this call.
This end is interesting. These guys are playing to the 4 foot.
These are some high-level calls. I definitely like the calling this end. I like the shots.
Look, Steve's playing go big or go home.
Yeah, Steve wants it.
I think he does. A little outside.
How we looking?
He doesn't want to loud.
No.
All right, on its own.
Well, I think
Sweep
you
it,
need
yeah, sweep
it's
it
a little
now.
light.
Yeah, I think it's gonna
Stay
be
on
well
it.
too.
Stay on it.
I mean, this staying
Look.
up high for a guard isn't the end of the world
No,
either,
because
but it is really moving.
Prevents the run.
All right.
Well,
Good
they
shot.
overthrow a little bit.
So let's see, what is Rob gonna call? I think Rob's looking for the short
Rob
run.
wants to get just the edge of that, right? Just punch it right
I
in the
think he
yellow.
wants to get it pretty close to nose, actually, to just kind of pop the yellow out. So he wants to hit the red pretty close to nose and just chip the yellow to the outside. I'm starting to smell the kitchen cooking. It's,
Yeah, I don't know what they're cooking today, but it smells good.
There's some smells in here. It's pretty amazing. Potomac Curling Club kitchen staff.
He's a little inside. I think it's going to overcurl.
It does. I mean, they're
overcurl.
holding
It's
it, but I
overcurl.
think it is going to overcurl. Actually, this might be pretty good.
Got
That's a
it.
great
Nailed
shot.
it.
Perfect shot.
Wow.
Steve's looking at 3 now.
Steve's not looking happy right now.
No. I mean, still
What does he call?
on a first vice
Out and
stone,
roll.
So we'll
Out
see.
and roll. He's not giving a lot of ice.
Guess he wants maybe normal weight.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a perfectly executed shot. Looks a little tight.
Sweep it.
Yeah,
Sweep it. Stay on it.
Call him the sweep.
Stay on it. Stay on it. It's got to turn a little, but stay on it. Stay with it. All right, got up, 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 up. Just let it come. Just let it come now. It's perfect.
That's also a pretty nice shot, too.
Great shot.
It's gonna be tough to get to that yellow.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can chip it out, but your shooter's going. Or you can do what Rob's calling. Just run the red
Try
right
to
back.
run it back, but I think it jams.
I think it jams on the back red. Yeah.
Which way do you want to come?
Sheet D, it's yellow is sitting with 4, and red stole 1 in the 5th to make it 4-2.
Looks like it's gonna be. Ooh.
Oh, and then it's got the jam on the back.
Oh yeah, that's
red still shot though.
not ideal. Workable, I guess. You can do something.
All right,
but
let's get it.
not the best outcome. It was a tough shot. Tough shot.
No, it's not,
questionable call.
I mean, look, they're shooting shot rocks. So are they going to complain?
I don't think Jacob's very happy with the outcome of that shot.
No.
Doesn't look very pleased.
All
right.
Hit. I think they need to get on.
I think
Sweep
so
it,
as
sweep
well.
it, sweep it, sweep it, sweep it, sweep it, sweep it. Stay on it.
Don't want
stay
to
on
overcurl
it. Okay,
because
up,
that'll
up,
jam
up,
on the
up,
back.
up, 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 up.
I think it's
it's
gonna
good.
hit a little thin.
Little
A little thin. Oh. And that actually might have helped
All right,
Rob
good
too.
shot.
They kind of moved that yellow a little over. You're gonna lose the back one if you try to get this yellow out. So I think you try to get it as thick as you can. Hold the red in.
Thirsty.
And hopefully be sitting 3 at the end of the shot.
Haley, one of the commentators had stated that you are as influential in the world of curling as Matt Hamilton. So I don't know if you want to take that as a compliment or an insult, but I think that is a commentator really requesting your presence. She is picking up the mic.
Picking up the mic.
We got to put you on. We got to turn you on. What number are you? What number? Can you get her on? Are you on? Haley, how are you?
I've overswept that a little.
I can't hear you.
A little bit too
Can
late.
you turn her up? I think you got to turn her up, right? Hey, talk to us now.
That was
Haley.
curling nice, yeah.
I think we can hear you. Can you guys hear Haley?
Can't believe I screwed that last shot up.
I don't got Haley in my headset.
No, I don't have Haley on my set either. 7 or 8. There you go. Try now, Haley.
Nope.
No.
We don't got Haley. I guess maybe it wasn't meant to be.
No, it does work with 3.
I'm sure Haley's pretty happy about this.
Yes, you can hear her? No, Haley.
No Haley. This is unfortunate.
What's that? Yeah, we do.
So it looks like Rob's gonna be throwing the hit on the
it doesn't work.
on the yellow. Try to kind of chip it out. I'm sure they'll lose the back one.
Yes.
All right, come down on it. Come down inside here. All right, let's come down from this side.
Yeah, Gabe, I can't hear her. Can you?
I can't hear her either. I'm sorry, folks. The system just doesn't want Haley to talk.
No. Basically, she is the John Schuster of commentary.
And why is that, Rob?
Because she's not accepted into the high
Sweep
performance
that last
program.
one just a tad too long. Wow. Yeah.
Here you go, Haley.
Yep.
We got a handover of the headset over here. Rob's passing it over to Haley.
Oh my God.
Haley, welcome to the live stream.
Thank you.
So, Rob didn't really have the outcome he desired from his shot and just kind of left the yellow back there. Now Steve just called a draw right into the button. Looks a little light. Just a little light. Sweeping a little earlier might have had it. I think Rob's looking at the double, a hit.
Haley, you gotta talk.
Yes, so did I.
I'm reading all the comments.
Damn it.
Haley's reading your comments.
I
They're
thought I
all
was
talking
inside,
about how
not even
much they
there
love
from down
me.
up there.
Everybody loves Haley. Look at that. Haley 2020. You heard it here first, folks. Make America short again. So it
Caitlin,
does.
what scores do you want to know? We got a request for updating the scores on the other sheets.
All right. Well, so C is 6-3, red.
That's what happens when we have an election. You don't even know the guys on the
D is
The nominated.
3-2, yellow.
I can't see A at the moment.
A is a tie game.
A is a tie game. He is calling the hit. Yeah, he's calling the. It looks like he's calling maybe the double. This looks like a lot of ice. A lot of weight. Really needs this to move. Might just jam. Ooh.
Wow.
Lucky enough to get that through, but.
No, draws in for one.
So Steve's drawing for one.
Same shot. Yeah, same shot. Yep. I'm still mad I missed that shot in the last end. All right, we're just going to get in for one. Same shot as the last one. We'll give it a little bit more. If I cuddle up next to him, it's fine. Yeah, full red.
That's just up weight. So Rob clearly thinks he's still on the live stream because he likes to comment on everything.
Yeah, he's providing some brilliant commentary that no one will hear now.
But that's okay. Rob's mad. That does look a little hot. I don't know. We'll see. No, that's good. That's his one. It's a great shot. So that's one yellow in the sixth end. We got ourselves a pretty interesting game on the feature sheet. Yeah, Haley, what do you think?
God, this is a bad time to say I haven't been watching this game at all, isn't it?
It's what the people want, Haley. You don't have to be good. The people want you.
I'll pay attention now, I promise.
So it looks like a center guard call.
Line's really good. Where are we?
As per usual.
Great
All right,
call,
sweep
great
it then.
call.
Great call. Haley likes a call.
Yeah, sweep it. Good slowing down. Get it over.
How is the clock? They have 16 minutes
Make
and
it
43 seconds.
up to one.
There are
You got a
16
fast
minutes and 40
stopwatch.
seconds left. So we have a clock to kind of make sure everything's running at a good pace. When the clock hits zero, you finish the end you're on, and you're
To be honest
done.
with you, I keep forgetting my
Just
stuff.
kind
I'm
of
sure how
helps
many
the
weeks
teams
I've had to
keep
put out
playing
there
at a decent pace.
Yeah.
If you did watch the Olympics, they had clocks as well. They did thinking time, which is a little different. We just do running time. It kind of assumes that a game will take about a little over 2 hours.
Because really, you totally forget about
So
it.
that's just kind of a quick input on our timing. C seems to have a pretty interesting end. Lots of rocks in the house. Looks like red is sitting 2 at the moment, but there are lots of rocks in there.
There's a question about Janets, but there are no Janets currently curling.
All right.
How often are we scraping?
Big guard.
We did right before this game.
I think it's every 2 or 3 draws. We did right before this game. I think were there 2 draws earlier?
Gabe, what happens if the clock hits 0 and the finishing end results in a tie?
Then you can play an extra end.
There you go.
Little narrow.
But other than that, you're done.
So these are the last of the lead
Okay,
rocks.
up. Just let it come down now. That's fine.
Dare I say the best of the curling positions.
Perfect.
I do.
Perfect.
Lead is
Yeah,
a pretty
see
great
that.
position. I myself play lead competitively. It's a great time. I enjoy it.
Play lead, definitely not competitively.
Haley does not play competitively. But lead's fun. You get to throw your guards. You get to throw your draws. Every position, I would say, is fun in its own way.
I would strongly disagree. It's just lead all the way.
Lead all the way. You heard it here first. Lead all the way. Looks like it's going to hit that that top guard. Just a late sweep call. Didn't really help.
All right, Jack, in here.
I mean, he does have a corner guard now.
Right in here.
I don't think that's necessarily what he wanted, but in my
He's
eyes,
had good
I think
line
that's a
each
pretty
time.
good,
Just take a little speed
good
off of
spot
it.
for that red rock.
No. Yes.
Everyone is agreeing with us on the feed. Lead is the most important position.
I do agree it is the most
sweep
important.
that,
Some
sweep it.
people might not think it's
Get on it.
Lead for life.
Lead
Stay
for
on
life.
it.
Skips just get cold and yell a lot.
All right,
This is
all
true.
right,
Who
come on
wants
up,
to be
come
a
on
skip?
up.
Not me. That sounds terrible.
Rob wants to be a skip.
Well, that's really unfortunate. It's a terrible position.
Terrible position, Rob.
Let it go.
Oh, Wilson says you want to play second.
Good shot.
You get to hit things. I mean, second is fine, but it is not lead.
I mean, each position will throw different types of shots. So if you like throwing your guards and your draw around, that's guard for you.
Gabe is trying to be very diplomatic about this. There's only one right answer here.
No, I play a lot of positions. I can't really say one is better than another. Sorry, I just can't do it. And it looks like on C, it looks like it's a steal of 2 for red.
Red is crushing that game.
Having to clear out a lot of rocks from that end. That's was a busy end.
It's really unfortunate they're not the feature sheet, though, because their pants are amazing.
Their pants are,
We
yeah,
have like a
they're interesting.
purple,
They're called Zubas. Apparently Rob mentioned them earlier.
a little bit of a zebra stripe going on, paint splatter.
I think we got 3 Zubas and 1 loudmouth. If you're interested in those loudmouth pants, Team Ulstrud wears them.
Right in
And
here again.
Loudmouth
Just take a
just
little
recently
off of
put
it.
up their whole collection. So go over there and get them. Not a plug. We don't get money from them. They're just cool.
So time check, we're at 12 minutes.
We're at 12 minutes. The clock has turned yellow. All the teams can
All right,
see
sweep it then.
When the clock turns yellow, it just kind of shows them, hey,
Yeah, stay on
your
it.
time's getting low.
Stay on it.
Try to
Stay on it.
Try to keep going. Try to get those
Get it
8
in,
ends.
get it in, get it in, get it in. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Stay on it, guys.
called
Stay
this,
on it. Keep it coming.
draw
Keep it
behind.
coming. Keep it coming. Up, up,
They're
up,
really
up,
bringing
up,
it.
up. Great
And,
shot.
pretty good berry. That's a great shot. So is Rob calling the tap here? I'm not sure what this broom is for. Looks like he slid out a little tight as well.
Another guard.
It's a little light too. I think he's just gonna maybe that picked. It's just a real high guard. Doesn't look like it's gonna help him.
Artist Hall right here.
So sheet D
1.
is 7-2 for yellow right now in the 7th end. Sheet C 8-3.
Yeah.
red. On our feature sheet, sheet B, we have 5-4 for red, with red having hammer in the 7th
All right,
end.
make sure you get in this hole.
Yellow has it.
Yeah, be on it.
And
Stay on it. Stay on
sheet
it.
A,
All right, yeah,
looks
come
like
down
red
now. Let it
has
come down
3.
now. It's fine, no big deal. Just bounce over that way.
I think
Perfect.
yellow might as well. The skip is in the way of the scoreboard right now, but I'll give you an update on that once I can see that.
Well, they're down to 1 more rock on sheet A, so they're going to update the score in a second.
All right. Yep, it is tied on sheet A. It's 3-3 at the moment.
Is it better, hey Gabe, is it better to guard that hole or to guard the other side so they don't come around on the left?
I would say to guard the side on the left. That's a huge line to draw through. The hole on the right side is pretty tough, and that side's running a little straighter, so it's going to be tough to really get and bite the 4-foot to count. So I personally would call a guard over here on this left side, or the right side, depending on what view you're looking at. The one that's more open. Potomac really struggling with the shot making this end. Could be causing some issues. Rob is saying it's Haley's fault. I disagree.
Right here.
I think Haley's doing a great job.
I was more than happy to not put on a headset, so it's not my fault at all.
So we'll see what this call is. I think he might be guarding up that side. If that is the call, I really like it. You're putting a ton of pressure on Potomac and on Rob to make a shot.
All right, what do you think? Yes, but let's make sure we get it over at least.
Looks like they are calling that
hold
guard.
up then. Up.
Looks like the Rock's coming in a pretty good place for it too.
That's all right. That's still going to be fine. It's going to be perfect.
It's a great shot.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Nicely done.
Potomac's in some deep trouble right now. They're going to have to peel things out and hopefully something works. Rob is telling us he should have peeled earlier, which I agree. You have hammer. You can't have 8 rocks in front of the house. It's not gonna work, especially when your opponent has 2 in the house.
Great shots.
I mean, they are one behind the other, so
They're so busy worried about hitting.
if they were to open it up,
Here, just keep out there all
get both of them.
hosed up.
That's right.
Yes, as soon as we got that too, that's what I was thinking myself.
Yeah, just
load it up in front.
I think Rob's trying to decide which ones to peel and which
and
way.
we're just going to keep putting them back. So it's been so long since I've thrown a guard, though.
Yeah,
It's been so long since I've thrown a guard shot.
See, I like this call. I like maybe a double peel. I don't know
I threw one. Yeah, you're right. Actually, last time I did.
doesn't seem heavy enough for.
No, I mean, you might be able to get it, but you got to hit it real thin. That is going to nose.
Oh, jeez. Okay, it's.
Just send it right through, but that doesn't help.
All he did was just replace our guard, right?
It does give them something to tap up. It's a pretty
Let me
far
just drop one right in front
guard,
of that red one right there.
But
like right here.
the issue is that was the first peel on the Vice's second shot.
Yep.
Just a little too late in the end for that. Rob wants more guards from Steve.
We are just going to muck the middle up.
Try to bump yellow back.
No, we're just going to try and steal the 2. Been a
So
while since I've
Steve,
thrown a guard, though, guys.
if you guys hear Steve, he
don't
wants
have
to
hammer.
steal his 2. He's just going to put guards up. And I mean, that's the right call.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
So they just put a score up on A too. Yellow is leading. Yellow just scored. It was a tie
Yellow
game
took 2.
before, and now it is 5-3.
5-3 last end. Red with hammer. Should be interesting.
Good shot.
Oh yeah. He is gonna.
It's just a little late in the end. I mean, red into red. I think, I don't know. I really don't know what I would call here. He can hit some reds, but
5 minutes. Yeah. Because once we start,
Linda Kirkman calling it right now. A rob shot says the other skip doesn't know what's coming. They have no idea. They have no idea, she said.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think of that. It doesn't matter either way.
He looks ready.
If I made one shot earlier, we wouldn't have to worry about an extra end.
That was, I think he's trying to tap the outside one, and that's really over curling.
That's not gonna work.
I'm not sure what that call was. No, I think he's gonna hit that red, but Cousin Mike is here.
So they have 2 rocks left. There's 1 rock per skip, and there's 4.5 minutes left. So they can play anything.
They can.
If they want to.
If they can call their shots
Anywhere
quick.
up there, really.
I mean, Steve's.
Your call. Yeah. Okay.
I don't mind that because you're sitting 2. The issue is if you tap that red up. I agree, Rob. I agree.
Rob says play to win.
Rob really wants Steve to tap up that yellow.
Rob is very frustrated that he doesn't have a mic anymore.
I'm sure y'all can hear him. I don't need to repeat. Looks like he's just throwing this guard out there and just throwing another one up there. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? I like that red into yellow, maybe take 1.
Oh, thank you.
The good news for red is if yellow steals 2 here, they're only down 1 with hammer into the last end. So that's not really a bad place to be, but ideally you're up 2. I agree. It looks like he's thrown a similar shot again. I don't know if he's just throwing it away.
I don't understand.
Or if he's trying to tap that outside red. But they better sweep this.
No, they're not even sweeping it though.
Yeah, and it was just light again. I'm not sure what that call was. So that's a steal of 2 for yellow, and we got a pretty close game coming into the last end.
Yellow should have tried for 3.
Yeah, I agree.
6-5. Red with hammer in the last end.
All right, give me a 1-2.
No
Keep it high.
Yeah.
No, Haley was explicitly
Line's
requested
great.
to be on the live stream.
It's all there and let it go.
I think this is the last end. I think we really need to get Ryan on this live stream.
All right.
Yeah, just clean. Perfect. Perfect.
First shot, center guard. It's a little bit off center. Perfect.
A little bit off center. It's fine.
Great shot. Great call.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Cousin Mike loves the expert level of commentary I'm providing right now with I like the guard shot.
So C looks like the 7th end was blanked. So yellow has hammer down by 5 in the 8th end. So they need to take a big end here. They need, yes, they do need this corner guard.
Two, 3.
So Steve's calling another guard here, which that's fine. I mean, you gotta steal really. Looks like it was flicked out a little bit. Steve likes the line, so
all right, let it come on its own then.
Here.
Sweep it just in case. Let it turn now. Let it turn.
Dana, I don't know if you can hear that.
Okay, sweep it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Get it right on that blue line. In. Just a little farther. Just a little farther. Good shot.
So Rob calling a draw behind, which
I mean, he's got to get points, so.
He does. Looks a little tight. I think they should be sweeping this. That's maybe they'll have to play the tap, but
score-wise, we're at time, so where everyone is now.
Everybody has to finish their end. Looks like handshakes on D.
I imagine it's yellow.
All right, Jack. Give me some of the 8 foot.
Yellow 1 for D.
Yellow 1 on D.
Yeah, they're finishing the 8th end on C, and they're working on the 8th end on A as well.
Line's great. What are we? Sweep it. All right, up, 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 up.
Now I don't know where Dykes State is.
On its own. On its own. On its own. Perfect.
That's a great shot. So it does look like yellow 1 on D. It looks like a red win on C is imminent. Yellow has 1 rock out of play, 2 high guards, and they need to score 5. So we'll update you with that shortly.
A is going to be a close game.
So
well, on B, they really need some rocks in the house.
So Rob's in a little bit of trouble over here on B.
You want to come the other way? Which way you want to come?
There's a ton of guards up there.
What'd you like right here?
Yeah, there's 3 red guards and 2 yellow guards, and then 1 yellow rock in the house.
It's some trouble. Peel. He needs a peel. Peel. He needs a peel, Rob. We got it. We got it, Rob. Rob wants to keep being on the live stream.
Yeah, Rob has some really funny jokes that no one else can appreciate.
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
All right, and apparently this is not even Rob's joke.
Let it turn.
But Vince decided to go to a hockey game.
Just sit there.
Here.
Just sit there. Blow on it.
So that clapping is for.
Good shot.
C goes to the red team. Red rocks.
So it looks like handshakes on C as well. So yellow's sitting 2 right now.
Yeah.
Well, Rob's calling I think a peel or a run. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks a little tight on line. We'll see what the outcome is.
Yeah, you don't want to knock that rock in either.
You open up the middle a little bit, which is fine, but I don't see how Rob and Potomac 7 makes 2 this end.
1-2. That's narrow, guys. How are we? All right, gotta let it turn a little. Just clean it. Just clean it.
So Steve's just gonna guard up, and that's what he's got to do. He's got 2 rocks in the house.
It's gonna be too far, I think.
And he just needs to block Rob's path in.
Might be able to get the bounce off that red. See if you can.
Okay.
All right.
Decent shot.
a little over curled, but
There's
okay.
still a lot of guards there, and Potomac's running out of rocks.
They are. He did call appeal. Rob did call appeal.
You think he can get that first shot rock, Gabe?
I think it's open enough. You need to throw a pretty good amount of weight, though. This line will, once it kind of crosses that center line, it'll swing. So I'm thinking maybe normal firm even.
Yeah, a miss on this shot is not terrible if you peel something.
But they need to sweep this. That's over curling a bit. This might not be good.
That might promote.
That's
okay,
not the end of the world.
That's okay.
Because it opens both these rocks up, and you can just hit them right in the middle, get them both.
Yeah, half the house is now wide open.
Right here.
Steve's going to throw that guard up again.
Ryan, what do you think they should do here? There is no amount of weight. No.
Well, it gets
So
quiet
Ryan
again.
wanted to call appeal here.
Steele would be very, very happy.
He's never played, but that's okay. He knew the terminology,
better in line.
so
What
we'll
we
give
got?
him that.
More weight.
But if you're Potomac, you've got, what, 3 rocks left?
You got 3 rocks left, yeah.
On its own. Just let it go. If you can, but I don't think you're going to be able to. Just let it come in. If it freezes, we'll be okay.
That's actually, that's a fine spot because you can't get rid of all 3. Ryan calling the hit here. There we go. All right, Rob. If Ryan wants a hit, you gotta want a hit. No. I do not like this call. It's really tough, and you gotta make it perfect. Pretty much. So this broom, I don't know if he changed his mind.
Calling a hit now.
What should they do? Hit. Yes.
Who is Ryan? Next question.
Ryan's my friend that I dragged him along.
But it was too heavy for that.
He has his phone out before, and he was Wikipediaing what is curling.
That is, if that rock stays in play, it might be helpful.
Okay, it's
All
in
right,
play.
it's still in play. It's third shot, but there's an open hit at these 2 yellows. It does. It does, Rob. Great analysis.
All right, we're just going to muck up the. Yeah, I'm going to try and get a guard sitting there. It really hooked it. You know, the last one, if I know it was that heavy, I might have been able to get the freeze.
So we got handshakes on A.
Anyway.
It looks like yellow with the win.
Yeah, it's not going to make a difference. All right.
Red was only able to take 1 in this last end. So Steve again, of course, calling this guard. Doesn't really want to leave an open double.
Stay on it. It's going to slow down. Stay on it.
Staying a little wide, but I think it's going to curl enough. It's
open for the hit.
Rob might be able to, if he hits thick enough with enough weight, which we all know he can throw, maybe he can rub off that top one. Hit the back one first and get the top one.
Yeah, you gotta try for it.
It didn't come down as far as I thought it would.
And these are lout games, right?
They are lout games. If you don't know what lout means, it's loser out.
Noisy.
Nothing's happening.
Rob is playing the hit. That's a ton of weight. We'll see what's going on. Oh, we'll see what happens. All right.
All right. Okay.
Sitting 1.
And he's also sitting the 3rd shot.
Yeah, he's sitting 1st and 3rd, but I don't think there's a way to get to that 2nd rock.
Do you think you could come out from the side and get it from the outside?
I don't think you can get enough weight to tap it all the way out.
You don't think any of that outside corner is visible from down there?
I think it might be, but I think it's just a really difficult shot. And there's a lot of risk involved in it.
Yeah, but it's your last shot, and you gotta.
Jeff, throw a stabilizer.
The thing is, you're only down 1.
You can just get a 2nd point.
And if you miss that shot, then
that's fair.
That's game.
Swing it. Just slide it. It'll get here. I'm gonna have to really wing this guys.
So they're calling for the hit.
They're calling the hit, which is the right call. You gotta get that red out if you want to win this end.
Yeah.
Looks like it's gonna hit the guards.
Well, that's not gonna do it.
What's gonna happen here though? So Rob can just throw a split on his own red to take his deuce if he wants.
I missed my target.
Here's an opportunity for Potomac.
So this could be the last rock of the game.
Sugar.
So if I'm Rob here, I throw either the split or just a straight tap on your red. I don't think there's any shot at a hit here. I think you need to draw or you need to tap your own. The thing is, if you touch your own,
I told you I was going to throw it as hard as I could.
Well, they're definitely looking.
It looks like they're looking at that hit, and I really don't like that hit. It's really risky, really dangerous. Come on, Jacob, talk him out of it.
But what hurt us? That one right there. That guy scored us.
Right. There you go. Call the draw.
You can't get into it.
Call the draw. Yeah. I feel like I've been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we agree with you guys on the chat.
Just throw.
Get your 2nd point and go into an extra end.
Well, if you get your 2nd point, you win. They're only down 1.
Oh, they're only down 1.
So right now, we're looking at an extra end. But I don't know why there's so much discussion.
Hopefully not.
I think the draw is really the only way to go. I guess you can go on this one on the outside. You can tap that up, but I think that's the hardest shot.
I worry about their ability to nose it lightly, though, because he's a power hitter.
I mean, all you have to do is throw draw weight. You got to throw it like a draw. Throw T-line weight. I don't know what this line is.
They're calling some type of draw shot, though.
I don't know what's going to happen here. We're all sitting in suspense, waiting.
Yeah, there's quite the crowd behind us.
This is the last game of this draw. He makes it.
Yep.
The game's over. He misses it. We got bonus curling for y'all. Then we don't got bonus curling. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we got a Rob or a Roy shot. Better sweep that. So it looks like they are throwing that draw. Weight's pretty decent.
Okay, it's getting past the guards.
Looks heavy, though.
It's okay. It could be a little bit heavy.
Oh, no! So Looks like
extra curling.
Looks like we're gonna have bonus curling. So that was about hack weight. He
They're
needed about
staring at those rocks.
6 feet less. From here,
wait, they're not sure. From here, it looks like red to me.
I think it's red, but
they might.
Yeah, it's red.
It looks like they agree that it's red. So we got
extra
curling. Extra end.
Bonus curling.
So now Rob's got a steal. These past few ends, they've really been just kind of hanging on.
Yeah, Dana, that was my concern
that
they were gonna hit it heavy.
Yeah. Haley called it.
Rob just scored. Yellow has hammer.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, so they're going to throw him back down this way. Going to take all the rocks back to the other end and
go that way?
Throw them down.
Extra end.
Rob is desperately trying to get on the mic.
We're miking up Rob now, too.
So that one hasn't worked, which is why I ended up taking his over. And Rob is very frustrated about the fact that he has a lot to say and I don't, and I'm going to the microphone.
Does it work now or no?
And that headset still doesn't work.
Sorry, I don't mean to mess your timetable up.
They are taking their time.
You got power yet?
So Ryan, you enjoying your extra curling? Ryan is enjoying the curling.
Yes. Yeah, so the ice prep does not stop while this game is happening.
Oh,
the
no.
other sheets are being pebbled.
We gotta keep going.
Going on.
So Rob calling the tight guard. See where it ends up. So this guard's not the best, but it does the job.
Right here.
So Steve's calling a center line guard as well.
That's
short's fine.
This is the wrong call. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's just wrong. I'm sorry, Steve.
Line's perfect.
There's nothing that says.
All right, sweep it then. Let's get it over. Because it's going to slow down when it gets towards the hog line.
No book.
No
book agrees with the call.
Stay on it.
Well,
Yeah,
hog would be great. Hog would be good. Good. Is it a hog? Is it a hog? It's a hog.
That is such a good throw.
That's a 4 out of 4. We're all in agreement over here that the hog is definitely what we wanted.
Yeah, everyone has a lot of opinions about that very controversial guard shot. All right, second lead rock for Potomac.
Looks like a call. The call was the draw behind. Looks a little heavy. I think it might just spill out the back.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
not
just
good to
almost.
No, I keep putting it on the wrong side. Dyslexic.
All right. I think he's going to call the center line guard again. We're going to try that again.
Oh, jeez.
As you all probably heard, nobody likes this call.
Well, the question is, do you want Potomac to win or lose? It doesn't matter.
All right, it's good.
No.
A lot more. It's got to turn.
This
okay,
is
well,
out there
if
and
once
it's a
it
little
starts
heavy.
breaking,
It might just stick in the house,
let's make sure
which
it
isn't
stops. But if I can get it
necessarily
under the red
bad.
one, that'll be fine.
I think Rob will end up just coming and hitting it though.
Okay, so it's biting the forefoot.
Rob's going to call a hit and roll underneath, as expected. Rob Chester from the booth agrees with this call.
TJ said we're not loud enough about the active dislike of that call.
We're not loud enough about the dislike of that call. We'll see if he calls it again, and then we'll make sure it's loud enough, TJ.
Hi, Janet.
See, now I don't hate the guard as much.
Can you swap the house cameras? I'm trying, TJ.
1-2.
They're ignoring me.
So I don't hate the guard as much, but I would probably just put another one in the house.
How are we? All right, sweep it. Yeah. Okay, up, 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 up.
It's just really hanging out there. It's not really going to guard much.
That is going to hog, it looks like.
Oh, you're kidding
Is
me.
it going to get over?
I don't know.
Yep, that's over.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Not,
all right, my bad.
not guarding much,
Good
considering
shot, though.
Rob's going to call the hit and roll the same way he already called it. Maybe. No, he's calling it the outside in. Okay. Not really what I expected.
All right, let's see.
It's really outside. I mean, ripping the guard isn't the end of the world. But you just want
But
to
putting the
make sure this gets all the way through, which it did.
All right, Jack, throw the same shot. I'll have them sweep it in. That was my bad call last time. Right here.
all right.
No.
Well, something other than a guard.
Oh, that was a free guard. That's right.
People
Yep,
were
yep.
declaring that was free guard zone. No, that was not the free guard zone. There are one.
forgot that.
Someone, can we get?
Wait, 1, 2.
You can take
Can
that
we? No.
That is
no,
the third
no,
yellow rod.
That is
Everyone in
incorrect.
the warm room is saying no.
Someone,
The
There's a free
teammates
guard.
are also saying no.
that was not the free
guard.
guard zone.
That was not a free guard. I didn't think it was.
So the free guard zone is the first 4 rocks of an end. If a
thought I had
rock
it
is
counted,
above
right?
in front of the house and not in, then you cannot hit it out of play until the 5th rock of the end.
You're good.
People were saying this
You're
was,
good.
but this was actually
Hey, it was them, not me. I
That was
didn't
the
think it was a
second
free
rock.
guard, but shit.
6th rock
They're
of
gonna
the
let me
end.
put a rock
So
back.
it was
I'm gonna do it. Here we go.
not the free guard zone. So we got that covered. He's going to call a guard again. Had a little drama.
That's what happens in the under 5s.
Oh yeah. Well, not under 5s. They're
5 and under.
5s.
5s
They're
and
5s
under.
that play this. Come on, Haley. We can't
sweep
lie
it.
on the internet.
Sweep it.
No.
Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it. Let it start to turn, but stay on it. Stay on it.
So
Stay
the
on
other
it. Okay,
games
up,
from
up,
the
now up.
next draw are starting right now.
Good shot.
Well, he's looking at the peel. No, he's going to call the peel.
What?
And this one will just adjust however much. So it looks like Rob is calling the peel here, or is he calling the double?
Well, if they could get a double, that would be great. But I think he's calling the peel.
It is a little wide. I think he's just going to get the straight peel, which not ideal when you're trying to steal.
Put it back.
I don't think it's a good call. I don't think it was a. I don't know, man. I don't know. They're calling shots expecting the other team to miss them, which at this level, okay. At other levels, don't do that.
Did you sweep it?
They're not going to miss.
Speed. Yeah, stay on it. Stay on it. Let it turn now.
Unless
Let it turn.
Just Kevin Coe.
Just clean. Make sure it gets over. Keep coming. Keep coming. Come on. Turn. 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 All right.
So it looks like this yellow rock is still kind of open. I think Rob can call a hit and roll here. Similar to what they called last end and had some trouble getting it, but we'll see what happens.
Get the fucking thing in there.
So Jake is trying for the hit.
I think they got to start sweeping that. Looks like it might just, I don't know where this is going to hit. It's a little light. Might be able to get a roll to the outside. That little roll's okay. It's not ideal. Good save of the hack, Steve.
Oh, you're good. All right, can you see it? Hit and roll. Which way you want to come in at?
So Steve's calling the hit here as well. Now these guards are just kind of getting in his way a little bit. Looks like it's over curling. He might just end up peeling his own guard, which isn't the end of the world. Maybe he'll run it back.
All right, up, up, up.
We'll
Plan
see.
B. Take this yellow one if it comes up here with it.
Oh man, no. It's not ideal. Not ideal, Rob.
Now they've guarded the center line.
They have guarded the center line. You really want to put another rock in. If you can put one top four, you're in pretty good shape.
Almost. Good shots.
Was I narrow?
Yeah, it was a little narrow, but I expected it to hook more, and it didn't. It was strange. Because when they've been stopping,
So do you think this is the right shot, Gabe? Or would you put a guard up instead?
No, I like the draw. I think you need to put another one in. I think with the guard, you're not going to guard enough of like possible shots. I think putting another one in puts more pressure on Steve and Bucks. We'll see if that ends up happening, and we'll see how that works out for him.
Seems awfully light for a draw.
It does seem light. Not a very useful shot.
What do you think? Come down this side. Bounce. Yeah, just bounce off of him. Come inside him. Come down and inside. Yeah.
They're going super slow.
Wait, what happens on a blank?
So they're saying that the team with the hammer loses.
Yeah, so I guess the
blank end.
Yeah, the rules of the spiel are that if an extra is blank, the team with the hammer ends up losing. So that would mean Potomac wins. So that's to prevent really slowing down the draw, because I don't think we want to play 10 ends here. It's a great game. It's real close, but we don't want 10.
Yeah, the other sheets are all on their first and second rocks.
That's narrow. God darn it.
So Steve thinks he threw it a little narrow. Doesn't look very heavy, so. Here, I like the guard.
Damn it.
Now I like the guard. And there's the call. There's the call.
We have some calls to actually blank the end if you're Potomac and to hit your own rock out of play. I think that's a terrible strategy.
I would agree with you, Haley. I think that is a terrible strategy as well. I like the guard here. If you really want to put another rock in, I don't hate it.
Yeah, we have
but
that,
I think
so
the
we
guard
can't
is the
blank
best
the
way
end
to do
either.
it.
Sorry. Bad shot.
Well,
How's it going? Are you I know, get out of here. Tell this game to get off the ice. I'm next. That's my turn.
so it looks like this guard's a little heavy. And it's over curling a little bit too. I think Steve might have a shot at this.
Yeah, all we got is to try and come in from the side.
But he can't blank, right? He can't blank the end.
Give it to me like right about
So he's
here.
he's going for this draw.
All right.
It's gonna be tough. I mean, I think all you gotta do is really touch, yeah.
Yeah, if you
I think it might be there. Maybe not for you, Rob, but I think Steve might be able to make it.
But there's a lot of guards, so you have to do a really good job with that.
Got a draw. We need the 4. High in the 8 will be fine. I need, I need a touch. Touch red would give it to us.
It was Michael Fry. They were playing on that
So last shot of the game, he looks narrow. Looks narrow from back here.
Lots of calls to
Sweep calls from the warm room.
That's too narrow.
Oh, no. It
Looks like that's going to be on the red. That's a Potomac win. Potomac with the steal in the extra end. Rob Myers skipping his team to victory. So with that, we are going to sign.
They cut us off. They had like the game of their lives last night. Oh, will you pull the signs down?